see all of you on this wonderful Monday morning for the 14th episode of Icosacast.
Morning.
What day is it? What time is
Morning. It's morning somewhere. And not here, because it is
Morning in like New Zealand.
very, very nighttime.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
tomorrow.
it's
13.
Okay.
And happy Tuesday.
Do I know what day it is? I'm going no. I'm going a real quick.
Hell no.
I'm gonna put in a shirt over and over again tonight, isn't it?
I try to mix it up, so it's only one night, but yes, probably. Let's jump right in.
Let's go.
Last time, the party spent a little bit of downtime at Halanchang, the monastery where Baern has trained for most of his life. They found out that there's a dragon there, that he kind of likes bad jokes, and that he wants Baern to find his ruby. One of the twin rubies of Ambudine?
It sounded a lot like Amberdeal when you said
Didn't
that.
it sound like Ambudine?
really
So
did
Mark,
sound
it's
like you
not,
said
though.
that.
You can read it
Ambudine.
better than me.
That's fine. You will.
Thereabouts.
You will.
You will say,
No.
please.
I will. What are you talking about? Side conversation right now? What's happening?
Zephahim went and spoke to a witch who did some weird things and told him a little bit about why some of his soul is missing. The big stuff happened.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then they talked about it and decided that they were going to go to visit the dwarves, Baern's ancestral home, as opposed to the found home where he has spent his time. Beloved by his whole family, Baern is undoubtedly extremely excited to return to the people that outcast him. Tanaki, their human-looking friend, decides he's going to spend a little extra time at the monastery. He's working on something, TBD, by Michael, whenever he gets back. I don't know what he would want to work on, but we'll give him an extra day to work on something, maybe a roll or something. But he's going to hang out a little. He's growing a beard, yes. Yeah. Since he shaved, he very much regrets it, and he wants to grow it. So the monks are training him on how to concentrate his ki to be able to grow hair quicker.
Did he give the bowl to Baern?
Yes, he did.
He did, right? He gave it back.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Yep.
2 magical items.
And no one else has. Nope, we have one other magical item.
Yes, we do.
3. And 3 total, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. One other besides the ones. Yeah.
4.
Yeah, there's 4. There's his axe.
He has
the
2
handkerchief.
hand axe.
He has
and
the
oh, the hand. I
yeah,
forgot about the
the
magic
nose
hand
rag.
The bard's nose rag.
Yes.
And I think it's rather early morning after the discussion on what to do when all but Tanaki decide why not just go out and get this done, right? So the party makes their way over the hills with a slight northerly route, but mostly heading out westward. What's the marching order?
Me first.
From the second.
No, 3rd.
I'll sleuth the middle. Or is it the end now?
I'll bring up the rear.
Okay.
Okay. You guys have kept the same marching order the whole time, except there's no more Tanaki.
Organically, you can say more to our
You have, it's consistent. Although, if Zephahim's taking up the rear, actually, Inda's been in the rear, so let me do a little flipperoonie there. Okay. Baern, at the front, at the helm. Why don't you make us a perception check? First roll of the night.
Natural 1.
Cool.
Ask me if,
You saw me call it?
Baern, ask me if you see anything.
Do I see anything?
No. You are walking away, and everyone else is rather carefree. It's a beautiful day. Again, it's starting to warm up, so even though it is still early morning, it is rather comfortable. It might even get uncomfortably warm later in the day. But Baern his visage is just filled with consternation. He is extremely worried, I think, about returning home to a place he has not been in quite some. How old is Baern?
Let's get this ball rolling early.
It's like meet the fuckers.
Really, the question is how.
That's my guess.
How long has it been?
60.
45.
40.
Please, let's check your backstory. It should be right on.
It should be right there,
I
Tony.
think it was considerably younger than this. I mean, it's not a big deal, but
It's not located there.
It is.
it's been some time since you've
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Can I make a roll?
Yeah, roll
Percentile.
That's how old you are.
Get a 1 again.
Good pitch.
Don't roll percentile. We already decided this.
Yes.
36.
Sure.
I think it's Spry 36.
Spry 30. Yeah.
I've been away from my home for
6 weeks.
30 years.
Something like that. Okay.
Boom. On the floor.
Wait, you were 6 years old?
Yeah.
Something like that. He was young.
Infant.
He doesn't remember. He doesn't count his age.
It's been a long time.
Remember, we don't have years right now, so there's no point in counting the age when we don't know what year it is.
What?
You guys don't know what year it is?
That's crazy.
There's no concept of year.
Yeah, but there's a concept of how old Baern was when he.
Yeah.
I was a couple
But
of years old.
it'd be realistic that he wouldn't keep track.
Is a 6-year-old dwarf like a toddler, or is it like a fully? Still just a baby.
He's
10 years.
just a minute.
Dwarves stay infants for a long time.
It's like
baby.
20 years of
That's a
infancy.
great question. I think,
The life cycle of a dwarf. Lay it on.
It's much longer than.
yeah, I think it
but
takes.
quite a bit longer than humans.
Yeah, I think he'd still be a child, right?
They age a little fat. They grow to maturity a little faster than an elf, but still slowly.
The umbilical cord had been cut when he was brought to the monastery.
Carry that on for a good year and a half.
And as you're walking, following Baron's masterful lead, you don't hear the great beast before it's right on top of you. As you're up the hill, starts popping from little holes. It seems they've dug in the ground. Tiny creatures that you can't see, and each one is going to roll a d6. Somebody.
3.
Okay, 3 of you are going to get arrows shot at you. It's going to be Baern, and Bree
Goody.
are going to take 3 arrows from these tiny little, literally like the ground looks like it's just a little mound of dirt with some grass on it. All of a sudden, it pops up on top of some small creature's head and just it shoots out. That's going to be a lot to hit.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What is a lot?
A 19 plus whatever.
Oh, okay, yep.
Is
Yep,
gonna
that'll
add
do
to
it. Yep. Okay.
Baron, one of them's going to miss because a 3 plus whatever is not going to hit. And then, what's your AC?
16.
Yeah, 9 plus whatever is not going to hit you
Bingo.
either.
I just the idea of Baern just walking by and 2 arrows rolling by doesn't even notice.
Yeah, just and like you're like, oh, what is that?
It's very
What is that
windy out
awful
today.
noise?
Push that. Thank you. Is it,
But
have you given me damage yet?
I'm working on it. As
Oh,
the
good.
goblin shoots an arrow into you,
Yeah.
you're gonna take 6 plus 2, 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Damn, Bree's dead.
And then I need everybody to roll initiative.
Boy.
Do I get a reaction?
No.
Did I roll the 3?
Oh, it's initiative?
You
Those
are
are
all
19.
caught unawares.
That doesn't matter. Creatures don't gain advantage on me.
She can't be taken by surprise.
I can't be
She's
taken
alert.
by surprise.
Yeah, she's alert.
Sorry.
She can act normally on a surprise round.
Sure. Yeah, take a reaction.
Ha
Or full action.
And a full action.
It'll be full turn.
ha! Okay. I'm going
go for
to
it.
use insightful fighting to do an insight check against the creature before I
chose that feat.
shoot. So it's against your deception check.
I thought that was
So you're gonna take do that as a bonus action.
school.
Yeah.
I don't know how much.
All right. So you roll for that, right?
Yeah. Insight against.
That's a 17 for deception.
I rolled a natural 19 without my mod. So then that means I
rolled
get.
18 minus 1. So
I'm gonna shoot an arrow.
Turning fire.
Okay.
That's the noise it makes.
Turning fire.
Oh, that's terrible. 3. It's a. Oh god, 10 to hit. Christ.
A 10 to hit will not do it.
Insightful fighting is a bonus action. Oh.
You can roll at advantage, right? Because isn't that what it does? Does it make you?
No, I think unless you'd be able to use sneak attack on
It
it.
lets me be able to use sneak
So
attack.
that's
on
alright,
that.
Yeah. So that as you feel this arrow pierce through your side, you quickly turn, let an arrow fly. But this creature's head ducks back down, and that little dirt plot just and it hits right into the top of it.
Okay.
At that point, I need everyone to roll
Now roll
initiative.
Sorry, Red.
And
I'm trying to kill something.
we can put minis on the map too.
Wait, didn't I do something that makes my
mine.
initiative stupid?
Find me a mini.
Find me a mini.
Yes, that one, T. No,
Yes,
not that
please.
one. The one I usually use.
Oh, how did you know he was coming up the hill?
Wait, how did I end up with stupid initiative last
This will be me.
Oh, +5 to initiative, not intelligence. That's why.
Oh, plus 4.
That will be me. I
That's
don't
why.
have mine with me.
So that's. Wait, did I roll a 5? That's not what I rolled. I rolled a 15. Got it.
Rick
Okay,
needs one too,
write this
right?
down. I'm having a really hard time. and I don't know why.
Caleb, do you need a...
Yeah, I do. I don't know.
25
Treat him like shit, dude. You should be a
25.
dice bag.
Roll initiative as well.
It was even broken before this.
25.
Josh.
I made him out of clay.
Yeah.
And
20 to,
Baldur.
20 to 15.
15.
Okay, this is Baldur, guys. My first ever character.
15 was
Actually,
Enda.
they
15 to
sold it
10.
That's good.
10.
10.
Hero Fortune needs him.
Needs one.
10 to 5.
6.
5.
8.
Alright. Nice low initiative. Roll into it.
Not me.
8.
You can never have a...
There was, I heard 8.
No, I get +10 to my
8
initiative.
was
Stupid.
Zephahim.
It's ridiculous.
30.
Someone had a 5.
I had a 5.
Did someone have a 6?
Can't do that on camera.
Oh, fuck.
No.
What did you do on camera?
Nothing.
We were kind to people, right?
I was very nice. I'm not going to get any of you in trouble.
Okay. So you guys were in your marching order,
Yes.
and
So that would be me.
Oh, I get to use Insightful Fighting for a full minute unless I use it on somebody else. So the fact that I won Insightful Fighting carries.
Like that, right?
yeah.
No,
So
dear, she was behind me.
you had
Oh, okay.
Into who obviously has the first turn.
you had 3 shots against you, and this is kind of where they were when they popped their heads out.
How many are there?
Those are the 3 that popped out and shot.
Are they little
so you-
goblins?
Yeah, they do appear to be goblins. A second look. One of them, as like the like plot of dirt that they had up went down. It like fell onto their air. They're like, ow, and then pulled it back in. But Bree is first.
Okay, so I still have Insightful Fighting. Oh.
Are they visible?
No. They are.
they're not.
Yeah. What are you doing? Because they're under the ground right now.
Oh, they're under the ground. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. I can use Eye for Detail to make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object as a bonus action.
I think so. You can do that if you want. You know where they are. It's like they cut a little hole in the ground. It's like a little manhole cover almost. But they're down right now, so they have 100% cover.
Okay, so then in that case, I will knock an arrow and hold my action pointed towards where I know one of them popped up and
Okay.
wait for them to pop up.
The one that shot you.
Yeah.
It's kind of further back there. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're holding your action. Perfect.
Yeah.
Inda, you're up.
I'm going to hold my hold person. I'm going to add
All right.
hold person.
So you
I'm going
just
to
begin to cast Hold Person. Which one are you?
the undamaged one.
They're all undamaged.
Oh, okay. Then I will do it on whichever one pops up.
Sure. It's okay. Whoever pops up first. Good to know. Okay. Baern.
Is this it? Is it it?
Just a moment. Gun.
I start to scream.
Oh my god. I was doing
No, I'm gonna run over to whichever one's closest.
Sure.
I'm gonna run to the hole and jump
On top of it.
And
on
just
top of it. Yep.
make a okay. Roll an athletics check.
It's terrifying.
I like that. A big dwarf just
Just ground pound.
What was it again? I'm sorry.
athletics.
A 3.
A 3. Okay, so you do, and I think your foot kind of falls through a little bit of the loose earth, and it does manage to kind of damage this. Right, it's not going to work as this like perfect little manhole cover anymore, and you're not stuck. You're able to get your foot out, but definitely like you still can't see. You hear from underneath, but he's definitely not visible. And now there's like kind of broken dirt covering the hole.
So that would be my action then. To
That
jump
was-
on it.
Yeah, because you would have if you rolled well, it would have done some good stuff, you know. So yeah, I would say that was your action.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Zephahim.
I will prepare a ray of frost for if one of them pop up.
A ray of frost. Okay, perfect. And it is now the goblin's turn. Well, for the one that you're standing right above, a little sword is gonna poke through the dirt and try to attack you. Yeah, because you're right on top. So he's gonna roll at disadvantage because he can't see. So that's gonna. I rolled 2 15s though, not bad. It's gonna be a 19 to hit, which I'm assuming is gonna
46 damage.
Yeah. So as
He stabbed my foot and I immediately died.
46 foot damage.
so as this sword comes up and slashes against the back of your calf, you're gonna take 6 points of slashing damage. What is the
Bludgeoning.
It's bludgeoning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a little rock hammer.
Yeah, no, I want to make sure, because we almost forgot that there is another magical item in the group.
I feel it weighing me down, and that's why I can't dodge out of the way. But yes, it's all bludgeoning.
All bludgeoning damage.
Deals
Okay.
maximum.
Still punch
Good to know.
Fuck you, Rick. Leave me alone. Just don't
Other
live.
than that,
My parents.
almost one after the other, boom, 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 boom. You get a lot more goblins than shot the first time
Oh shit.
are gonna pop up.
Are any of them the one that I'm waiting for?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
You're gonna get your time
In the sun.
will to come.
I like killing things.
So we should give him a fight then.
Yeah.
No, that would be terrible. Everyone's just built to destroy me now.
You built yourself to be destroyed by the rest of us.
Not anymore, T.
Not anymore, not anymore.
motherfuckers.
That's right.
This is my time.
Oh, putting unpainted minis. That's right. Oh. The camera pointed at it. They're not mine though. I started painting them.
Disgusting.
How dare you?
Production quality's dropped.
You want to throw like a few of them
Did you
kind of
notice
spaced out, right? 'Cause
that
they-
Bowie
it's the
ate
kobolds.
all of the Kai Fan?
Yeah, I know.
Pretty much
How many of them
exclusively.
are there?
Oh, there's a bunch. There are a lot.
Oh god, man,
Yeah.
killed us all.
So you've definitely walked into like a goblin ambush. I'm sure this is a great video with my no shirt covered in this camera. Okay. How many guys did I put on there? 2, 13, 4, 6, 8,
13,
10,
yeah.
12, 13. Okay, one of them already attacked, so that's 12 more, but everyone can take an attack as they pop their head up.
Okay.
Me too?
Anyone who was holding.
Yeah. No, anyone that was holding. Yeah, no, you took your action. Anyone that was holding an action.
I almost had it.
Again?
You guys are terrible. What was their initiative?
What was what?
Their initiative?
7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're dead.
8.
8 will not do it. As it
Switching dice.
10. 10 will not do it. Yeah, same thing. Your ray of frost kind of goes
tonight?
right over it. You leave a layer of frost on top of its like dirty helmet. Inda.
Crown of Madness?
I thought. Well, you were doing whole person, right?
Yeah, okay.
You were holding hold person.
And then what's the save on whole person? Wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah.
All right. Not a great wisdom, but that's a 16.
Jesus.
You don't minus anything?
It's 17 minus 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that hits the DC then.
That hits the DC. Okay, so they just make it.
Yeah.
As they go, and they start to fall under, and then I think that one kind of like throws its little dirt thing off, so it doesn't have a cap anymore. So whichever one is closest to you, you can mark some way if you want, but it no longer has a cover in its little hidey hole.
So do this
Give
one.
back goblins.
Yep, this is it.
Which one has the? Oh.
It's all over.
Good game, guys.
Okay, so that's 12 attacks on 5 people. 2, 4, Who's gonna take the extras?
Fine.
Badi takes 1, and then Baern takes the other. So that's gonna be against. Let's go in order. So 2 against 3. That's gonna be a natural 1.
Obviously not.
So I'm gonna say when he does it, he goes, "Ah!" and like the dirt clod kind of falls apart on top of him, and he kind of like falls in, and he's gonna have to spend his action next turn
Getting out of the
crawling
hole.
his way out of the hole.
The arrow hit another goblin.
I don't think he got it
Fell
off.
into the pit.
I could have done it that way, but I mean he's already covered in dirt, so one of them needs to take their action next turn. One of them has no
He's dead?
cover.
He's
Has to spend his action to stand back up, get back out of the hole.
Yeah. The other one that attacks you, that's going to be a 15 to hit?
Nope.
Yeah, you just duck under as this other arrow whizzes past. Baern gets 3. That's going to be a natural 1 again. Boom, another 1. Man.
Which one? The one on me?
No, because that one already took its
that's right,
action.
that's
So one in the area.
Okay.
I think they're all mad that you're trying to step on their friend. And then the next one that's not going to do is going to be a 9 to hit. And then the last one that's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Last one hits.
Okay.
Is that
It's a projectile. You want to try to catch it.
well, I don't.
Oh, you don't have that?
Well, I do actually, but it's a reaction. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can use your reaction
Yeah,
for
then I
this.
will.
Absolutely. So what do? Your roll takes away that much damage.
Deflect
right?
missile. Yep. It's
D10
a
plus
D10 plus
monk.
3 plus Dex.
Yeah,
If you succeed, you can
go
roll
for it,
that.
because you could
Reduces the damage to
probably.
0, throw it back.
I mean, he's. That's going to be 8 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, I got 6 plus 3. Yeah, it's
Plus 4, you level 4.
Yeah, 4 plus the other one. So I get to
So
throw
that's
it
10.
back.
Yeah, so you grab it, catch it, turn, and throw it back while replanting that foot that had been sliced.
And it would be the same amount of damage that would have been done to me.
So 8 points.
Correct.
You did roll the hit
No,
though?
no, no.
No, you roll.
No.
You roll a ranged
I
attack.
reduce.
But it's a monk weapon for you.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So yeah, roll to attack.
Making me roll dice in D&D?
I know.
How dare they?
I told you we're going to move to one of those systems where the DM doesn't have to roll, so I can just
16?
deal with the books. 16 will definitely hit. Yeah, roll for damage.
So what would it be then? Just my normal.
Your monk weapon damage.
My monk weapon is my hands,
That's fine.
which doesn't have the same.
Roll hands.
I mean, it's not the same amount of damage.
It'd be your dex modified. So it'd be an
Are you
arrow,
proficient? Are you
right?
proficient with bows? Short bows.
So it's a
So this
D6.
is your monk weapon, whatever it is.
Oh, okay.
Which would be my hands.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Big.
That's all I got. 2, 6 damage.
It like catches him.
6 points of damage.
Yeah.
It does. It catches him, goes through his shoulder, and he's pinned to the back. It's pretty loose dirt, but he's like struggling to get off. So that was 6 damage. Okay, good to know. All right. Inda is going to take 2 shots. The first one is going to be a 9 to hit. The second one is going to be a 23 to hit.
So that's it.
Yep. That's going to do 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As it skins past you, all these arrows flying.
How's your reaction when the hellish rebuke him?
Yeah, absolutely.
10.
10. Explain what that looks like because you killed him.
Alright. Oh, I killed him? Okay. So, three flaming replicas of Inda appear around him and just all tackle him at the same time, causing like a small explosion of flame.
As like this, like a grenade inside of a manhole cover, just this like burst of flame shoots right out of it, and you do not hear the screaming of that particular goblin any longer. Cool. That was the 2 against.
Which one is that on the floor? On the field?
I took him out.
Okay.
2 against Zephahim. One of them is going to be a 17 to hit.
No.
The other one is going to be less than that. So one of them I think connects and just bounces right off your armor. The other one whizzes right past. Badi is also taking 3?
Yes, I was taking 3.
Okay, so the first one is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yep.
That's going to be 5 points of piercing damage.
Thank you.
The second one is going to be 7 to hit. And the third one is going to be 14 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, so just that point of piercing. As they start whizzing past, one of them just cuts right through your side. And I think it pisses you off a little bit. And that is all of it. Okay. After that, I think you hear bounding feet coming closer and closer to the battle area from someone who has been in the area trying to track down these goblins to take them out. Explain what they say.
So running from the north, you see a fairly tall, bulky humanoid figure dressed in minimal armor, wearing what looks to be the skull of a deer with antlers, with kind of like bone claws as gauntlets, and carrying a giant wooden mallet.
I don't.
Is that one of yours?
Or do I see that?
Is that the
Yep.
what you're going to use?
That's what it's going to be today.
Do you want to use a knoll?
Sure. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Which direction are you coming from?
From the north?
So my thought was they were walking that way, so north
Okay.
would be this way.
Mhm.
So coming towards you. And they ducked back down, so the ones near you, they are underground.
Okay.
You know, in their little hidey hole. But you've been watching them pop up as you come up around the hill. And what do you do?
I would be taken aback by the sight of this party and kind of looking at what's going on. Do I see any of the covers?
Yeah, and I think it's not like they're falling directly to it. It's still like they're off a little bit, right? Like they kind of set themselves up for a good ambush, and since then, and they might not have been that set up, but a natural 1 for the perception check, man, they were really set up. Yeah, so you can definitely tell where all of them are. And I think as you've been coming, you watch them pop up, shoot, and then duck back down as you come into the area. We haven't invited Josh onto the stream, by the way, guys.
True.
Filling in. Thank you for coming, Josh.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Pleasure to be here. All right, so he will run up to one of the hidey holes
Okay.
and take his maul and just like almost like whack-a-mole, just
Okay.
like beat into one of
go
the
for it.
tops.
Roll an attack. I think the way that's gonna work, because it's soft, or you know, like it's not like a thick layer of metal or anything. I think to do this, it's gonna absorb some of the damage. Okay, to like break through and get underneath.
23.
That will hit a goblin. Indeed, yes. Roll for damage.
9 points.
9 points of damage. You shatter through it. You hit and smack this goblin. One of its arms hangs limp down by its side. You said 9 points total? Okay. Good to know. Anything else you'd like to do?
And as a bonus action, fueled by the squishiness of the goblin, he lets out kind of like a bestial roar and pumps himself up.
Yeah, definitely.
Bonus action rage.
All right. Badi, you just watched someone else bonus action rage. What do you do?
Cosplayers. I will myself. And now having these puny goblins rage, rush up to the one who's exposed,
Okay, that's the exposed one.
and slam at him, reckless great weapon master.
This poor table.
Oh yeah, baby. That's a 25 hit.
25 will just hit. Just hit. This one had a really high AC.
3 plus 100.
And 20 hits.
20 points of
20
damage.
points of damage.
20 points of damage.
And you're using your axe?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Magically sharpened by the bard's nose rag that morning, you swing, and I don't think you hit the hole, right? You swing into the earth, through the goblin, and then through the other side of the hole, just exploding dirt in front of you.
Great. I'll go to the next one, make another attack. Great weapon master. Reckless.
Okay, roll to attack. 22 will also hit.
Good! Taste the blood of your brother! That's gonna be a lot of damage.
Grandma's thoughts on your blood pressure.
25 damage. 25 damage.
Yeah, same thing. This time you
Level 4.
you rear up with your and just lift it and slam it directly
5?
down.
No.
I rolled an 8 plus 7.
25.
I rolled an 8 plus my strength mod plus my rage damage plus 10 for Gargoyle Master.
Yeah, you guys are definitely getting TPK'd by these goblins.
I guess not. Jesus.
Oh, and I'm gonna like launch him into the air, catch him, and just snap him in half.
Just for flavor.
Yeah, absolutely broken. This
for an extra
tiny
touch.
little thing, you hear the spine snap first, and then the ripping of flesh as blood sprays onto body as she pulls this creature in half.
Good.
Top of the order, Bree.
I'm gonna shoot at one of the guys that's most imminently threatening to me.
They are all under.
They're all dead.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, all the ones that are there are still
Oh, no,
under
they're just those two.
cover.
They're under?
Yeah.
And you're sure that this little thing doesn't mean I can see them?
They're 100% unexposed. Yeah.
You mean exposed? Oh, unexposed.
Very dead
Stuff.
after.
There-
Like
there's-
a hidden creature.
I killed all my
Correct.
abuse.
I know.
It's hidden.
You know where they are. You cannot attack a creature
Oh, okay, fine.
with an arrow.
I
That's
will
100%
knock an arrow and wait.
Okay. Alright, so you knock an arrow and wait. Who are you pointing at? Because you kind of know at this point their game, you know?
I say the ones in the water, but that aren't actually in the water.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
The fake water.
Yeah, the fake water over there. Alright, perfect.
The cat eating water.
Inda.
I am going to. So these guys are all still alive? Yeah?
Oh yeah.
These guys.
Everyone that's there is still alive. Yeah.
I'm going to move myself behind Zephahim.
Yeah.
And I'll put my hand on his shoulder and I'll say, do it for Sazish, alright? You can have an inspiration.
Okay.
That was very George Costanza. Jerry, do it for Sazish.
Yeah. Okay, that ends your turn.
Yes.
Baron, you are up.
Seeing everyone raging, really,
Are you
I
gonna rage
pretend
too?
to like.
Oh my
I'm just
God.
gonna yell like I can do it.
I want to hear it.
That's like trying to
Yes.
get my body, and then I'm gonna
Oh my god.
take my fist and try and
Punch through.
Punch
Okay.
through.
You've already disrupted the earth above it, so you
Yeah.
can punch with your
You gotta
last.
punch till you punch
Action.
the ground?
trying to kill this little guy.
1. Punch a rock. Freak your hand.
Where is it? Where is it?
Dude, what's that?
Oh wait, sorry. I'm sorry. 18.
18 will do it. Yeah.
Yes.
Roll for damage. As this goblin's big ears flopping back, dirt covering its head, but you see the piercing eyes as they stare up at you. Rears back again to make a swing at you with its sword, and then you punch it in the face. Its face becomes nothing but a crater as it collapses into this. More dirt pouring in to cover it.
No, I take my hand out. Use my
Menacing.
Yep.
Use this guy. And
Take the
then-
guy you killed off. That way,
yep.
we know.
And then I'm gonna use flurry of blows on this
Okay.
guy.
Wow. Kick a man while he's down.
That's right.
Do I get advantage on that because he's down?
Who's down?
This one.
He's prone.
He's prone. He's the one that fell in
Oh.
and has the
It has the
dirt
stuff
on
all over
Yeah.
him. Yeah. So
There's a 1, wasn't it?
yeah, I'll definitely give you advantage on that if he's.
No!
Is that another natural 1?
Doubles it, man. Doubles it.
Yes. One of them is a natural one.
Wait,
Like,
that you already rolled
cursing him?
twice.
No,
No, I
You got
Yeah.
a cursor? That's twice.
Wait, you got
already,
triple
right?
advantage?
He got
No, I got two attacks.
Two nat ones.
Oh, okay.
Flurry of blows. Flurry of
Oh,
blows.
okay. I was like, wait a minute.
And then the third one.
So it wasn't a nat 1.
Curse.
No, the first one was. There were
Curse.
2 natural ones on the first attack.
Oh, okay. He's gonna take a swipe at you.
That's
for
fine.
that. As he's just falling back and as the
double
sword
nat
goes
1.
up.
I've got 3 tonight?
That's gonna be
Dude, that's like
I've got
Triclops.
That calls each and every one.
That is
Doesn't bode
13
well for me
hit.
and your family.
Yeah, the sword goes and you sidestep out
Step
of the way.
aside and then
go again.
come back down with it's 15.
15 will
Second one?
just do it. Yeah, that's its. You punch. You hear some of the armor crack under your fist
6 damage.
as you do 6 points of damage to this dude. Okay, good to know.
Definitely Triclops next.
That was terrible.
Oh, Bowie.
Still
What are you doing?
What are the odds of 4 times in a row?
All right, that's Baron's turn. Zephahim.
Seems like tonight's the night.
All right. One of the two that shot an arrow at me.
Okay.
Probably the one that hit me. I'll run over.
Yeah.
It's very easy to forget.
That's gonna be 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
You should take it
Can't do it on the damage, right?
No, so you're gonna use it on the head.
But it's last though.
Yeah. That'll be 10 with my hammer.
Okay. You go and you hit it. You hear a crunch and as you do, you break through the top of his little hidey hole cover, but he's not quite done yet. It was the blow was partially softened by the dirt clods you had to get through.
Pass.
Bonus action.
Pass.
Okay. It is now the goblin's turn. Okay, the one he died, the one that needed the action to get back up. So whoever is in melee with one, they're going to attack. Oh no, that one's still up.
This one's prone still.
Do I get
Yeah.
Do I get to loose my attack on anybody? I was holding an action.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Well, you could have done that before they attacked other people, but
Which one's up?
Oh. what
yeah,
do you
once they
mean?
pop their heads up.
They didn't attack yet, so that this would be
Yeah,
This is the start.
would be
Oh,
the
this is
start
the.
of theirs.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so once one lifts its head.
Oh, it's so cocked.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a 20 too.
I don't understand
Why
how
are you
these
tilted?
things can do that
They're
in
flat.
like a box that's made to not.
Because it hit the other dice in the.
Yeah, so
These are-
that's an 18.
18 will do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you attacking one that was already hit or one that wasn't? There's some people that were. Some of these guys were already hit.
I don't know. I thought I was attacking.
I think the only one you
Yeah.
can't hit is this one.
Because this one's
Because he's turning
You can go like.
Yeah, he's
11.
currently.
Yeah, 11 will do it as he pops his head
It's
up.
been over a minute, right? So I don't get.
Has not been over a minute. Since
Oh.
the beginning of this battle.
Oh,
I mean,
what
Each
do I
round's
get?
only 6 seconds.
You do one for the
Attack
ranging
then.
command.
Against that
You
round
really
one.
kill it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I would do
Because
it.
it's still against one target.
So I got what,
Let's take
11?
this
Yes, and then 8 more, so 19.
Yeah. You put a hole right through the center of its face. The arrow
Good.
sticking up, the earth breaking apart over him as he falls back into the hole. No one else was holding an action, right? That was it. Okay. All right. So that's gonna be.
Do I see them all pop up to
Yeah.
attack?
Throw your sticks, see what they will do.
I yell.
Okay.
As I'm dripping with goblin blood.
Yeah. All right. So whoever's in melee with you're in melee with one, right? So he's
You're
gonna attack you with his sword. Oh, that's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
These are my dogs. Okay.
That's gonna be 7 having
He
3
took out the
slashing
fat
damage.
horse.
As it goes and
That's
hits
what he
you.
is.
Zephahim also in melee. That's going to be 12 to hit. And again, just hits right off your leg armor, not even close. You see a big chink taken out of the top of the sword as it hits your armor. That's 2. And no one else is in melee. Oh, you are, but that guy has to use this action to get up. So he's trying to scramble.
Try to poke.
Or we have movement to get up. You don't have to use his action for it.
He's the one that we decided would happen
Oh, okay.
with the natural one
Okay,
because he
gotcha.
buried himself
Gotcha.
slightly, so he's digging himself out. So he does that, and then that's 4 more arrows.
Yeah.
All of me, baby. Let's go.
I think
All of me.
3 at you, probably from you yelling and dripping and all that because they're over here.
I know.
But one of the other guys that's attacking is from over there, so that would be at.
You guys take one of these guys hostage. I hope you guys know
Zephahim
that.
or Inda, even odd. Odd, so Inda. Inda's gonna take 1 attack. That's gonna be just a 10 to hit. As you duck out of the way, you hit behind Zephahim, but he moved out of the way, so you're like, as it goes by. You're gonna take 3 attacks, buddy.
Yep.
The first one is gonna be a natural 20. These goblins with the nat Ooh, and then a 1 for damage. So that's 2 plus 2 is 4.
4 damage, half to 2.
4 piercing damage, half to 2. Yep. And then that was the first attack. Second attack is going to be an 18 to hit.
That hits. You'll have advantages to roll again.
Oh, okay, right. Natural 19, so still just going to hit. 7 half to 3 piercing damage. And the third attack is 18 to hit.
Did you roll advantage?
Yes, I did. That's going to be 8 half to 4 piercing damages. Good. To you. That ends the goblins. At that point, I think the goblins get out of their holes and start to run away. Yeah, all of them do, including the ones in the holes, because they're going to bonus action disengage.
If that's happening, I'm going to yell to Zephanium, just stop this one. Don't kill him, just hold him.
Okay.
So does that mean we can't, if they succeed?
You can't take an attack of opportunity, because they can bonus action disengage, so move them all away 30 feet.
In just random direction?
Yeah, yep, just 30 feet, just away. Including the one in melee with Mystery Man. Yeah, as they just and they begin to scatter. That's going to be their turn. Then Badi is up. I threw him at the cats last week.
You have enough movement to get here.
To get here?
To get to this one, yeah.
You have
One of those guys.
40 feet, right?
No.
Okay.
You have to
Oh,
settle
sorry.
for this one.
I'll settle for this one. Fine. Alright, I'll go with this one.
Okay. I know you want to kill the unpainted ones.
As he's-
They're even on the
as
board.
he's-
They're like a lot of miniatures.
They're like special ops. They can't see.
Running, I want to just, in the back, just Happy Gilmore swing.
Yeah.
Boom, gonna launch him.
As you swing.
You're welcome, Master. Oh, that's a 25 to hit, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Good roll still, at least.
3 plus 7, 10, 20 damage. Slashing.
More like splashing damage as you hit and it.
And I launch him, and then Grandfather just catches him and bashes him on the ground. He actually tombstones him.
Yeah, the spectral form of Grandfather shows up and
wrestling move.
catches him like the wide receiver getting the pass and just falls into the ground, making another hole.
Watch out!
And you hear Jim Ross in the background.
There's a really gross squishing noise.
Grandfather's going to hat.
Still cold.
Okay,
in midair.
get him off the board, and what else?
I like to imagine one of your ancestors.
I don't.
as a
I think it's
cowboy hat.
Oh, then who would be next then? Actually.
Bree.
Okay.
Can I shoot at anybody retreating?
Oh yeah. You've got a wall, short bow. Either way, I think you can hit anyone.
My knife answer is just
Okay, alright.
What's a short bow? Is
It's
it
just
60
Jim Ross.
feet? The first.
It
I'm going
is
on my launch,
8320.
So you may have disadvantage depending on who you want to. Actually, you're in the middle of the board. I bet you just can roll straight. I
Okay.
don't
hit
think
those two for sure.
I don't think you're 80 feet away from anyone.
And him. You can hit these three for sure.
I'll aim for one of the guys that's in the the partner duo
Yeah,
there.
go for it.
One of them.
It's one of the unpainted ones. Kill them.
I'm so sorry.
Uh,
I'm so sorry. I was painting goblins, but I didn't know.
23.
That'll do it. Yeah, why don't you roll for damage?
They've been not painted for years. So.
That's 11.
The original 6 that I bought.
16.
Or give it a
22.
gift to
Yes.
This is Squee.
I think it does so. He's running, and they're both running together, and you hear, whoosh, and one goes, "What was that?" And the other one is just like, false. The arrow went so quickly straight through him, he didn't even know he was dead for 3 steps. All right,
How wonderful.
take one off the board, and Bree, that ends your turn.
Yeah.
Inda.
Did I get skip?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
I'm not within range.
Oh, you're right after the goblins. I didn't have your name because I didn't know it, so I didn't write anything down. I just left a blank space. You're up. And then Inda.
Okay.
Yeah. That's great.
Seeing them run, I can't catch them. Alright. So he's going to start running towards one of these guys, and as he's running, he's pulling out a hand axe he has strapped to his back. gets here, he just chucks the hand axe at
Go
him.
for it. Yeah. Roll to attack.
10.
10 won't do it. This lucky goblin is zigzagging, unlike the younger Stark brother. And the hand axe goes directly over his head. And then sticks right into the ground ahead. Anything else you'd like to do?
60, right?
That's 60. These 5 foot squares?
Yeah.
So,
No.
You have plenty of space.
Okay.
yes, I'm going to try to.
All right, you're up, Inda.
Okay, I'm going to move to about here. And I'm going to cast Whole Person. on
Sure.
this guy.
Con save.
It is. What save is that?
Wisdom,
wisdom
I got-
save.
Oh, it
I
is.
got hit by
I said
it.
that one.
Wisdom save.
I know.
That's going to be a 9 to save.
So he is stopped.
After seeing his friend just fall, he's like halfway up in the air and just falls on his feet, like just about to teeter over. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm going to yell over to Zephahim to come over here. This one needs to talk.
Okay. Good to know. That's Inda Baern.
I'm gonna run up to this guy and attack him. The one that was near
Off the map now.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Off the map.
I'm gonna move him here.
He came to you.
Get over here.
It's a
Yeah.
1. It's a 1.
What is it?
It's a 1.
He turns and says, "I don't think so," and he's gonna take
Give
a
him a different
swipe
dice.
right back.
You just give me this.
That dice has been good. That's
Let me see it.
been good for
No.
Tito.
Let me see it. No, let me see it.
Roll
This is gonna be a 16 to hit.
Yeah, rolls 20s.
Yeah, it gets me.
Okay.
Tony, let me see that.
No.
Should I make it?
Call
Like
that
the
coin.
sword's so blunt now it's bludgeoning damage? No, no.
As the great whale says.
You say
That's
that
gonna be
you say that he butt strokes him with like the
6
hilt.
points of slashing damage as he just slices you. You're now going slightly down the hill. You start to slide just a little bit, and it gives him just enough to get right across your stomach,
All right.
slicing up your new fancy robes.
And then I'm going
Just a bit.
to
The robes.
use flurry of blows again.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 18.
Okay. Yeah. He feels really good about. I drew blood. Oh my blood. No.
5.
5 points of damage. Yeah, I think this is one of the ones. I wasn't really keeping track of which ones were already damaged. We're gonna.
This
say,
one was already damaged.
I think so,
did it
right,
Last round.
So yeah, you just punch him in the chest. You hear a crack
Wait.
of his sternum, and he just falls over. Yeah, he's dead. He had
That waste.
I wanted to.
That wasted key point though.
go for it. Yeah, I mean flavor. I'm into it.
Oh yeah, take my hands like a club and just
Yeah,
smash his head right through him.
Right after you instant transmission, of course.
Of course.
yeah.
Just go. Smack. He comes flying. I hit him up.
Yeah.
He sits there for like 10 seconds. I tell him. He's dead.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he had to do it.
I do like the idea of Baern like having this psychosis that makes him see himself.
Dude, this thing
I don't actually.
he's not actually doing anything. He imagines that he is.
All I did was go like this, bonk him on the head, and he just passes.
He punches him, runs around behind him, smacks on the back.
I disappeared. It was just like in that greater illusion.
Okay, Baron, that ends your turn.
Yeah.
Zephahim.
Get over here.
All right. I'll throw my hand axe at this one.
Roll to attack.
Oh my goodness.
You have.
All right. That's a 13.
13 is not gonna do it.
Wow. Okay.
Why aren't you using
Yeah.
inspiration?
They
Joe?
do. They do
I
have
don't always-
leather armor and shields. Oh, that's why it's so hard. Yeah, he's got shields.
30.
I was holding up the dirt cloth.
I'll come towards you.
All right.
Alright, yeah, he just turns and like it bounces right off his shield, and falls to lay right in the grass close by. Alright, that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay, it's the goblin's turn, and they are dashing. Alright, so they are. I mean, it depends how much you want to pursue, but they are 60 feet away from where they already were.
That one's gone. That one's gone. This one's not gone.
60 feet.
Yeah, and you guys were kind of at the crest of a hill, so they're also working on trying to get like around part of this hill to obscure them a little bit too. But they are.
I mean, I'm gonna go after them.
Ooh, your passive perception?
My pass 13.
13? Oh, that's only a 12. So you see exactly the little bush it's hiding behind.
I walk up real slow.
Boom!
29.
That'll hit.
I did.
Let's get this one.
Oh baby. Oh
That's
baby. That's that's 29 damage.
How's that even possible?
The hillside starts to collapse. No, but you just wail into it. And echoing through the hills, the last death throw of this. And we'll say that's the end of initiative. You do have one guy. He's going to roll another save every turn for whole person.
At the
End of his turn.
Start of his turn, I think. No, I think it's at the end of his turn.
Okay, so he'll try again. That's a natural 18 minus 1, 17.
Yeah.
So
at the end of his turn.
Yeah, he breaks it, but you're able to go over and try to whatever you want to do, grab or.
We're going to get on him.
Okay, yeah, I think the two of you together are going to beat his squirminess. All right, so you.
So we just.
Yeah, you are all here.
Yeah, go get my axe.
Not more than an hour out of the
Are you
monastery.
gonna yell at me?
Yep.
I'm not gonna do that.
You will.
No, I'm not.
Show us where you're
It's
going.
worth more than your life, Ben. Go get it.
Oh, it's right next to me?
Yeah, just go walk over there.
Oh, how many arrows did I use?
I'm gonna take it,
Yeah, don't give it back.
Don't.
and then I'm gonna attune to it,
Good.
and it's now my axe.
I'll take some time.
How long?
Have a short rest.
I will kill you.
I'm gonna try to do it.
All right. So
Okay, I couldn't find it. I don't know.
I'll pick it up, and then I'll just like drag it across the ground as I walk.
Okay. All right. There you are. So obviously a new person that you don't recognize any of them, but they took out these really annoying goblins that have been bugging you and other people recently. I know. I see.
They have a captive?
Yeah.
They have.
I'm gonna break those ankles.
Hang on. I'm
gonna break those ankles.
You know, first of all,
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, Eric. Wait.
First of all, wait over there.
What does that mean? We're not in combat anymore.
Let me break his ankles.
Fine.
Wait,
He's not gonna break
you
his
hold him.
ankles.
Hold him like this.
I'll hold him so that like his arms are like.
What are you doing?
Who do you work for?
I work for your mother.
All right, punch him in the face.
Ow!
Takes some damage. Takes a point of damage.
I grab him by the hand, like have his thumb like this, like who do you work for?
Your mother puts his heart in her neck.
I break his finger.
Ow!
I said I'm gonna ask you again, and I break 2 more fingers.
All right, Inga. We are just going to let this one go to body then, if that is the case.
That's my shield holding hand.
Oh, you mean this one? I break another one of his fingers.
Ow!
I'm gonna walk over and try and stop them from
Okay.
breaking all his
Can you hold Can you hold Baern like this?
Give me my
I take out my rapier and I put it.
I'm gonna
You
go
have to say please.
I will not
I take out my rapier. I kind of like stick it between his legs. I say, "Who do you work for?"
All the people you just killed?
Why are you out here doing this?
Because I'm hungry?
No, that sucks. Get a job, and then I kill him.
How is he going to get a job?
Oh!
Wow. And then you give us much in the way of answers.
It takes him 30 minutes to
Well, she said I kill him. I didn't say what he did, so I'm imagining a very slow.
It would have been slow. It would have been like, oh.
I don't like it.
And then it's dead.
I'm gonna walk
So
over.
what's your what's your name?
Oh wait, is he over next to us
You
now?
have to go walk over to it to talk to him.
I got.
Wait a minute, over
I have to go pick up my hand
It's
axe.
become a board game.
I'm just sitting back staring at this
Hang on,
debacle.
I need a.
Now, how many turns is this? Let's count the squares.
Go with me.
Wait, who's going with you?
You can stay there.
I have a nice axe now.
So, who are you?
My name is Turak.
Gonna play the game. of both his eyes.
Can I see this? Can I see this happening?
Please stop touching the gun.
I want to know what's happening. Did I turn
The
around?
battle's over.
Did I see this happen?
This is the
Did I
greatest-
see
this is the
him
best
taking
gag.
off his...
If you're looking, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's being.
Don't. Please.
I'm looking at him. I'm just gonna
Are you
knock
tapping
on
me?
body.
I see
Yeah.
you're tapping me.
No, stop! I'm not moving. Do you see that?
Gimli.
Yes.
That's my new character.
You did well, Baern.
Thank you. It is fun.
Yes.
Enjoy
Get
the
my
fights.
appetite up.
I'm going to
Do you see
run
that?
over to
I think that's a
them to like
Orc?
Badi and Baern.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll make a perception check to see if I can tell what.
You're
That
way
was quick
faster.
for
You're
her.
way faster.
I think you can tell. You
My
guys
very
are a little
short
far away,
legs.
but if you're taking off your helmet and kind of like showing off who you are, I think.
But I can tell he's on a full-blooded orc from where I am. That's a different thing. That's a different body type. A full-blooded orc.
I would say so.
Yeah.
He's small.
I mean, I've
would be
seen
much
than a
smaller.
full-
I've seen my fair share of orcs. so
You have
I don't
seen
know.
your fair share, and you all had fairly recent.
I would communicate that to Baern.
Should we fight him?
No.
Yeah, you should do it.
You fought the goblins with us.
That's true. He seems like a nice guy.
I don't know about that.
You should spar with him.
Where do you come from, Turok?
I am the nature speaker of the Blood Tusk tribe. We're out to the west.
The west from here.
From here.
I see.
Native to these parts. If you want to meet more of my tribe, I suggest you go this way. Although I can't say they'd be too welcoming to your band.
Is this a desert out there?
Some may say that. There are ways of surviving if you know where to look.
This is what I heard. That to the west is a giant desert. I don't know if that's true or not. I have never been that far west. You don't live in a desert.
I'm gonna start stripping the corpses.
Sure.
And
Roll
what did
investigation.
you learn from your interrogation?
Hunger.
What was that anyway?
What was what?
What was the point? Just kill the goblin.
Maybe you would have some more information. But
About what?
hey,
These creatures are
Everybody.
stupid.
do not be so quick to dismiss them. Everybody knows something you do not.
They were fools. They tried to kill us, and we barely are
They
hurt.
have a warren somewhere. We could have let it back. We could have found it and killed the rest of them. So that would have been useful information to have.
Are you within
Yeah.
talking?
You're not within talking distance of Inda, so you need to move first if you want.
That isn't that.
That isn't that.
That's Inda?
Apparently
Yes.
today,
It's
because
not
I
hard
forgot
to
my
miniatures again, even for a second.
Thank you, Jake.
Theater of mind for this campaign.
He's dead. It's $30 wasted.
Give these back.
And what, might I ask, are you doing so far out in the wilderness?
Well,
I'm here to meet his mother.
this is true.
Me too.
Meet her.
You're here to take him back to his mother. He looks like an infant.
Yes.
That was a good one, Tora.
Very nice.
I mean, you have no hair on you. How old? You must not have even reached the age of maturity yet. He needs to go back to his family.
Exactly.
I'll try and shake his hand.
You are a giant baby bear.
Watch out for
Yeah.
the claws.
Okay.
You fought well out there. Not
Thank
bad.
you. As did you, especially your
Don't
horned
compliment
friend.
her. Don't compliment her.
I don't even know what Zafim's saying. Baern, how far is it to your people?
Not that month, I hope.
Less than
Couple
a day's
weeks.
travel. You'll get there before.
Even with the
nightfall.
one, that's why I looked at you. Because I
Even
got
with-
the one. Oh, that was perception. I'm sorry.
That was perception
okay.
to keep an eye out. No, you've always, I think, been very acutely aware at how very close your family lives to where you've been.
So close, but so far.
I got a 13
So close
on
that they don't
investigation
want
check.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm specifically looking to get all of their arrows and give them to Bray.
Yeah.
Every single quiver that I can find, I'm taking the arrows.
And they all had arrows, and a lot of them got destroyed, but a lot of them they were
They
protected
only
by
got like
the
1 or
quiver.
2 shots off. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of arrows in there.
Yeah. Definitely. Some of them, you ripped them in half, and that broke some arrows. But I think you're able to get a full quiver of arrows. How many arrows do you have?
37.
So you can get the full 40 to fill your quiver.
Okay.
I don't know how else you would.
I'll carry the extra quiver on my back.
Okay. Roll a
Stuff check.
There were like a dozen of them. Roll 2d12.
10.
Yeah, and you can have 10 additional arrows. Sure.
Would you like to come with us the rest of the way to...
Thanks,
Want to see something
I'll
horrible?
use them well.
I know you will, Bray.
It's about a day and a half. Oh, less than a day.
The safety in numbers, probably better.
And I have heard this before. He says, it is so close, and yet it is not even close. This place could be years from us, for all we know.
I don't believe that he's traveled the years in any direction.
It's not the point.
Less than a day.
You are welcome to leave at any time, if travel is so odious to you.
It is not odious.
Then shut up and walk.
I am just saying, do not tell me what to do. I am just saying that Baern has said this before, that it is
Every
close
day
enough.
you bitch at Baern. Get over it.
Why are you on Baern's side all of a sudden? Now that you fought him or something?
Baern has earned my respect.
Ah, and I have
Fist
not?
bump.
You did once.
And then what?
Take
Then
it
you
away.
lost.
I'm curious. How so?
You know.
Just
I don't,
take it
that's
away.
why I ask.
By the bitching. Trying to do the right.
Now you see why I travel alone.
I do.
That is good.
I don't like being alone.
I don't know why you
I
wouldn't
also
want
don't
to.
like people.
It's not far. It'll be fine.
Where'd you get chocolate from?
We could certainly go the other way if you'd like, but this is not chocolate.
We already agreed to go meet your parents.
I know, so just follow. No big deal.
And I should have thought of this before, but I was fairly unprepared. I would say that I'll give you your choice of if you were asked by the dwarves, or some of the dwarves, to kill these like to help out and kill these goblins, or if they actually are going to pay you a bounty to do it.
Yeah, if they between the tribes had made some kind of deal.
Yeah. Yeah, like we know you're in this area, could incidentally then trying to mess with some people around here. Would you be willing to do this?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I have to go back to the village anyway to report on what I found. And
What's the name of the place? I'm not trusting him.
My bill.
You
Yes.
really,
I trust he probably doesn't even know what it was because he was taken from as an infant. So what's the name of the place?
the village where the dwarves live.
It
I
is
do
my
not
will.
concern myself with such
How does it look?
trivia.
He says my will. That is
Like any other
His
village.
name is my village.
It's been a long time.
There are houses. There are people.
World knowledge. Will we know what the name of the dwarven society is called?
I think
we
you
would.
guys are
Yeah,
very unlikely.
Yeah, we
to
would.
know the
I
name.
would.
We wouldn't know.
You would. Kadarnley on the hills.
What is it?
Kadarnley.
Kadarnley on the hills is the name of it.
It's gonna turn to Killarney in my head. It already has. Damn it, I forgot what it's called.
Me too.
Kildarney.
I think it's like I forgot.
Cadarnley.
Kildarney.
Kadarnley on the hills.
I'm slinging it phonetically, so I remember how to spell it.
I start walking west.
Sure. Yeah, Beatbody just starts walking generally westward.
I'll run up. Whoa. Relax. Not get in front of her. I'm supposed to show you where we're going.
You all continue on.
As we're walking, though.
How damaged are you?
I'm like 60. 6% damage.
I'm pretty.
I mean, I'm 33% damage.
I'm
get us sick, Ben.
It's
We cannot
just a
afford
cold.
it.
I don't want to lose my hair.
I'm gonna turn to Buddy, and I'm gonna as we're walking. Buddy, what do I do if they don't want me? Where do I go?
With us, Ben.
But for what? My
They-
part of this journey is over.
They will want you.
They didn't before.
And if they don't, we'll make them want you.
How do I get what you have?
Man,
So close to even your dead family.
family is more than your mother and father. It is generations unseen unto the dawning of the world. It is the unborn, yet to be, who look to you It is those you will watch over once you have passed on.
Interesting. I'm gonna take that and think about that for the rest of the
Yeah.
time.
All right. Yeah, you guys walk continuing on. At one point, a little later in your travels, you come across another lion. This one a female, obviously out hunting, who seems a bit interested in your party until you guys like gesture towards her a little bit and decides, "I'm alone. There's 6 of them. Let me go the other way." But definitely there's more hunting grounds up north this way. Other than that, you arrive later on unaccosted and without trouble. The sun just starting to set towards Cadarnley on the hills. This is a dwarven village not built into the hills, but on top of them. The dwarves there have built a bunch of longhouses close together, largely for safety. They seem to have stone bases that keep them stable, but otherwise they are wooden with thatched roofs. You can see, though you were not traveling on it because you were heading kind of westward, heading southward is the road out of town, ostensibly the same one that they would use to get towards the valley proper. Northward down the hills and heading up towards the mountains, you also see another road that they head up that way. You see a decent amount of people out working, children playing outside. It seems almost idyllic here. You guys have arrived at the home of the
Anyone
dwarf.
reacting to beer?
Before we get in, though, I want to stop
Okay.
before the gate. Like at the bit.
There's no gate.
Like an
Yeah.
opening though to get in.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's largely like individual homes, right? It's like these big long houses, and they're built kind of a bunch closely together. And there are some
No walls, though,
fenced-in
like-
area. There's no wall around it. No,
Yeah, but-
there's
Kind of like right before.
sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna stop.
You get into the area of them.
I don't think I want to do this anymore.
You do have to.
This doesn't.
You have to face them, Ben.
What's the worst case scenario, Baron?
Face them.
This
What's the worst case scenario?
make me leave again.
So they either make you leave or you leave.
This is something you will wonder about.
True.
If we walk away now, you will think on this and say, I should have done this.
Let me tell you this, Baron.
Maybe.
I don't know about you, but when I go through my life, I always wish there's things that I had done, way more than things that I wish I had not done.
This is true.
You're already here, it seems.
in about 10 minutes. It's 8:14 now. We will be back at 8:24. Stay tuned, everyone. And thank you for watching.
Tell it on the stream?
Don't tell
No,
us
don't do
that. You might get in trouble.
So this
I
child.
don't think I won't use
Always a
names.
bad
So this child.
A
Kevin
student
McAllister.
received 1 detention this week because when the teacher asked why he was late to class, he showed him a picture of his poop in the toilet.
Oh,
She asked.
16.
This is the.
She asked. Wait, does he have like
Somebody
a
has
whole
a volume
folder?
down.
Does he have a whole folder? Because I know some people that do that. Like, they're crazy.
Hey, I mean, it's one of the best
The
ways to
teacher
see
who
how.
wrote it
how
up
well
said he
you
showed
look.
me a picture of
Yeah, he
his
was
poop.
We are on the internet, by the way.
That's
okay?
the thing. Wow.
I
That's
can tell if you're healthy, though, can't it?
Yeah,
Isn't that like the way
absolutely.
people
It's very
talk
important
They
to
about
average
sure.
8 to 20 inches.
Make sure it's
Call it the poop diary.
Yes,
Poop
but
diary.
other people shouldn't.
I'm just making.
That's my
stuff
blog.
up.
Yes.
Just show other people
Anyway.
your poop.
So I'm gonna keep up the Twitch chat, guys. If I guess the sound was messed up a little bit the beginning half of this stream. I think we fixed it. If we have any other troubles, I'd appreciate it if you just let me know. That way, everyone in internet land can enjoy it a little bit better.
You are a fool.
Otherwise, with the sun just barely starting to set, the party makes their way forward to
Very nice.
the dwarven home. It does sound like the.
So we sleep at your
sound was
house?
better. Thank you, guys.
It's Kadarnley, right?
Kadarnley.
We sleep at your house, man.
I'm looking for if any dwarves are reacting to Baern.
Sure, make a perception check.
Yell in their face. 19.
Why would you hate him?
So as you start walking onto just really the dirt pathways in between these homes, certainly Baern gets stares, but they're not the first target of people's notice. Surprisingly, actually, it's probably the 2 tieflings through that get the most awkward stare. Some recognize you. You have been through here, and they were expecting you to either return or not return. And some people probably lost bets thinking you died, and others are gonna, be well tonight. But no particular attention paid to Baern at first, particularly by like the children who would not recognize him.
Right. But I mean, he'd still be a...
Yeah, he's still like hair, a bold dude, dwarf kind of stuff. Yeah, nope, definitely a dwarf. Really, is he a dwarf? 'Cause he's everybody. But there's a lot going on with your party as you're walking through.
Sure.
So you would be heading towards at some point, not necessarily right now, the Hammertop clan. They are the ones that gave you this mission, this bounty.
What's happening tonight?
You're coughing.
All of us are dying and shit.
There's a lot of coughs happening.
Yeah, I should disguise myself as Baron with a beard.
You could do that.
I do that.
You have a disguise kit. You can bake him a beard.
I have
Just-
a disguise kit.
Use cuffs on my hair and tape it to his
I
face.
kind of like step between
Do
a
a
couple of the
disguise kit check
longhouses.
and you fail.
So they're not that close together, right? Like everyone has like a bit of land and definitely has like gardens and some crops growing around their homes, or some chickens or some zebu or some sort of something that helps sustain them. So there's it's not like an alley. It's like a home with like a bit of land around it, bit more spaced away than like a suburb.
How do people here seem to dress?
Dwarven.
So, like, Oktoberfest? Is that what this is like?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, a lot of tank tops,
Good. Yeah.
beaters,
Yeah.
no.
Lederhosen?
Lederhosen, no.
Listen.
The dwarves here do not wear lederhosen.
I'm just curious if
They
it's
wear-
like a typical garb.
A lot of them are actually dressed kind of like farmers. Like you imagine a lot of what they do probably are. As you are walking further in, you do see some people walking in armor. Probably pretty old looking, right? Nothing shiny or nice or new. Their weapons as well look probably like they work. Any swords on hilts or anything like that. But most are dressed rather plainly. Yeah, like peasants of some sort. You do see as you're start walking through this village, people coming in from the north, ostensibly from some sort of mines, because they start coming in with wagons covered with some sort of tarp as they're going, being pulled by mules, and just sooty carrying pickaxes, either carrying them or thrown in the back on top of the tarps. Where are you all headed first?
Ben, where's your house?
I'll take them in the direction I believe it would be. Although I'm not even sure if I would remember, because it's been that long.
Why don't you roll
Long-term memory check.
Yeah, long-term survival at advantage. I mean, it's your home, right? Everything's bigger, right? You go back to your childhood home, and you're now I'm 4 feet now. I'm a big boy.
Now that we got here and they're established, I would just kind of take my leave.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just go straight to the elders of the Hammertop.
Yeah. You
And
say later and start heading towards
the one person who would tell would be the one who seems the most trustworthy, and I would say, I take my leave of your clan. If you need my assistance or you need to find me, I will be with the elders.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We may just do that.
I got an 11.
Yeah, I think. I mean, you're finding the home where you once lived, right?
Mm.
I think it's not walking the streets, and even though things look differently, towards the center of the city, most of the homes are the same, right? They are there. They have been there. Towards the outside of the past couple decades since you've been here, there have been a couple new homes built, but not many. It's not a terribly large village. And you are able to make your way to the longhouse of the Grey Axe clan.
It's this one, I'm fairly certain.
With the sun, again, starting to go down, there definitely seems to be a roaring fire inside, although it's not terribly cold out. There is sound of talking, arguing, it sounds like, from inside.
We could just go to the inn. and
I
stay
don't
there
know
for the night.
a lot about dwarven customs.
What should we not do?
Yes, this is what I mean.
Ben, they cast you out for the crime of being born. It is their shame, not yours.
I agree with Buddy on this.
How's do I?
Dan's actually rubbing his hands like,
Yeah.
Look at the shock on their faces when you walk in.
I'll hesitantly walk to the door.
Okay.
And
As you knock,
Let's all wait over there. It's like, let's not crowd the door.
yeah, so you hear, come in then!
I'll open the
You
door.
open the door and
Can we look
come
in the window?
Yes,
I'll gesture everybody.
I was just trying to explain to these fools here that, turning around and finally looking at you, having supposedly not seen you before that and had been expecting someone else, is your father. Your papa is a bit older, gray of beard as he is gray of axe. He looks very strangely at you. At first, he doesn't recognize what you are, and then he doesn't recognize who you are, and then you're not sure if you see a little bit of recognition.
I know who he is, though.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
oh yes, it is your father, certainly. Well, who are you then?
Father? It's been a while.
Everyone here is quiet. It seems that he has been entertaining, right? Entertaining people other than you. Other than your family, I meant to say. There are your grandparents still alive? I think your
Just my grandmama.
I think your grandmother is sitting there, and she has kind of like a quizzical look, and almost like she wants to go what, but she doesn't want people to know her hearing's as bad as it is, so she's not going to ask. She's kind of nodding like she knows what's going on. And there are some other gentlemen, some that you maybe recognize, depending on a roll that we may make at some point, and some you may not recognize, all kind of sitting around the fire. There are additional rooms off to the back, all of which doors seem to be closed, although this is the main room, right? It appears to be the main living quarters of the Grey Axe clan.
And then I'll say out his full name.
Yeah, may I?
Huh?
May I? I was going to say into my piece of wire around my finger, say, remember what Buddy said? They need to earn your trust and affection back, not the other way around. They were in the wrong.
Oh, I actually feel very inspired from that.
Okay.
Good guy, Endo.
Garrett.
Randall. Grax.
Wait, what?
Randall?
Is that you?
I gotta write that down because all I had was Dad Grey Axe before.
That's
and
Randall?
like
Like the kid from Recess?
Yes.
Like the cloud from...
is what I grew up into.
Yes.
Like the lizard from Monsters Inc?
Yes. I like all of them.
Aye.
That wasn't a single one that came up when we were talking at all.
So you're my father then? Do you remember me?
Do you not know me, boy?
It seems you don't know me.
You're not doing as you were told.
Staying away?
Staying put where we put you.
Why would I stay there?
Come on in, come on in.
Why would I stay? You don't want me here.
You're here, aren't you?
Yes.
Come in.
I'll walk in.
I want him too.
Okay.
As a lie.
See, you are stooping, Bondi. Inda's probably stooping a little bit.
You know what? I just take the nearest and I sit down.
Okay,
I just grab the nearest chair and I just sit on it.
You break it. You are much large. This is my entire life is sitting down on chairs that are way too small for me.
The kind that actually gets it's like a cup, so it just your ass gets stuck in it and you get up and it goes with you.
Yeah.
I know.
It's the life, man.
Yeah.
And you do, and you just kind of a friend of yours, boy.
Yes.
You can call him by his name.
I can do whatever I want. I gave him that name.
Where's Mother?
Your mother, she's in the back. She's not well.
Not
She
well.
needs something.
She's your mother, isn't she? Come, get it. What is that, a whole gaggle of people out there?
What is that supposed to mean?
Who are all these people you brought to my home? Hope you don't expect me to feed them all.
Is that why I mumble under my breath? Is it you? He does that a lot.
If you would have stayed here, I would have smacked that mumbling out of you when you were younger. I would have stopped it by now. Are they all coming in? No one stands at the door of the Grey Axe clan.
I walk in and I sit next to Buddy.
And there are chairs set up. There's a few people there, and he's obviously expecting more. Some of the other people, they get up and they say, I think we'll give you the room. It seems that we've got some family business. Don't let them bother you. There's no reason to go. No, really. You speak with your boy. We'll be on our way. And they kind of.
Yeah, I'm like mean bugging them as they walk out.
Yeah.
I'm just staring them down.
Yeah, and everyone else kind of gets. Are you guys gonna enter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you guys all go. Different kind of gathering than I thought it was gonna have. All right. Grab chairs, Ollie, I suppose. Granny! This is your grandbaby. My what? Who are you?
She can't hear me.
Baern, your name is Baern.
What did he say? It's your grandbaby, Granny. The bald one? Oh yes, look at him. Oh. And she kind of just sits back, accepting that you are her bald grandbaby.
Still.
Well, what'd you come here for? And what are the lot of these? They don't look like monks.
My friends, they helped me get here. That place you left me in.
Needed help, did you? It's a long way.
No.
It'd take you half an hour to walk.
How long would it have taken you?
Not long. I've done the walk before.
I know, when you left me there.
I met him in Del Bas. It's a little bit further than a half hour's jaunt.
Dalbaz.
Yes. I've been there. Been on an adventure. Looking for a stone for a fake god. The place you left me.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I know. I haven't seen you.
Some statue.
Well, you're seeing me now.
Yes. I want to see Mother.
It'll do you nor her any good to go see her. It'll be.
I want to see her.
I'm sneaking out of the room to go find Baron's mom.
I mean, you can because there's a lot of stuff distracting. But I mean, there's really like this room that you walk into, and then a corridor with rooms off it towards the back.
If I see Bree trying to steal, I'll try to make a distraction.
Make a stealth check. What
Look
are
at my
you gonna
hands,
do?
look at my hands, look at my hands, look at my hands.
Oh no. No.
Yeah, what is the distraction?
No, don't worry. I got this.
Why did you do it?
I don't have to answer to you. You're in my home. Now you're my guest. Yeah, he doesn't notice you as you quietly sneak off towards back. You are my guest.
That's right.
So I will feed you and give you some place to lay your head. Though you're not gonna fit in any bed under this roof.
I would not sleep under this roof.
But listen to me. While you're under it, you will respect me and the Grey Axe name. I'm the head of this household.
Abandoned your own son.
I didn't abandon him. Abandon means go off in the wild. I told you to stay put.
Why?
I would have
Why
gone
couldn't I
right
stay
where
here?
you were.
Why couldn't I stay here with you?
It wasn't good for you.
Why? Doesn't make sense.
So Bree, you're sneaking out back and make a perception check at disadvantage because I mean there's a bunch of room. Not a bunch. I mean it's not huge.
Look for the hot one.
You said disadvantage?
Yeah, because all the
She's
doors are closed.
very
It
attractive.
looks largely the same.
I'm gonna kill you.
That's what she needs, obviously.
12.
Okay. So you kind of sneak back, staying nice and quiet. The floor here is stone, so there's no creaking as you walk. And you listen in at the doors, and there are several doors, but they don't seem occupied until you get all the way to the end. It was just a small window looking out back at some of the crops planted outside. You hear a scraping, like from one of the rooms towards the back.
Can I go towards that
You
room?
can. I mean, yeah, it's a thin hall. You know, it's not a...
Okay, I'm going to go towards that room.
Okay. So, yeah,
Is the door closed?
yeah, all the doors are closed.
Can I open the door?
Sure. So you... And just the door opens right. I don't have to explain myself to you, boy.
You do. You left me in that. I'm gonna close my eyes and try and calm myself down. You left me there to worship a fake god. To
Also, Eric's not great.
There we go.
to find myself? For what reason?
What would you rather I did with you?
Keep me here, raise me yourself,
Go into the mines with you?
like a real father should.
Is that what you want?
Well, that's what I wanted.
To be into the mines? Digging through holes the rest of your life?
Not necessarily.
Right?
Who Who's to say that would be what I would do?
Would you want to roll up your sleeves and shovel zebu shit onto some corn crops?
Maybe.
So is that it? You want him to have a better life? Is that your excuse?
Shut up, cats! I didn't want any son of mine growing up here under my watch to just shovel crap the rest of his life.
So you have no other children?
Just the boy.
You sent the last of your line away.
Or you done it now?
The boy was a stone's throw away, learning how to fight, learning how to live amongst other people.
Do I believe any of this?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Insight check.
16.
His indignation at you questioning him makes him hard to read.
Okay.
Kind of has this like same like who the fuck are you to be talking to me
Sure.
kind of look the whole time. Bree opens the door, and you see a dwarven woman.
Okay.
She's sitting on the ground. She's sitting on the ground. And her bottom half is hanging out from under the bed. It's a very simple room. It's a bit messy. There's lots of stuff around, papers and blankets and just lots of stuff around
Even her bottom half's hanging out.
from under the bed. Like her top half is like under the bed. You can't see. She's like the Wicked Witch of the West. Except her like butt and legs are sticking out under the bed as her top half is under the bed, covered by a blanket. So you can. I mean, you hear the.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
And that's what you see.
I felt bad about this.
Hello?
Hit her head on the bed and just.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
She's a pretty
startle you.
squat woman as she's like wiggling to get out from under the bed and comes out.
Does she have hair?
Oh, lass. She does.
Perfect.
Though it's gray and pretty wiry.
Okay.
And she does kind of have bald spots. Yes. She looks awful. She's missing most of her teeth. And her fingernails are way too long. And dirty. She looks like the crazy cat lady that I wish to be in my not too near future.
Begging your pardon, are you Baron's mom?
What are you doing in here? Who are you?
I'm friends with your son.
Inside check.
With Bernie.
Yeah.
You're friends with me, boy.
I am. Who are
Have
you?
you seen him? How
He's
is
here.
he? He's here. Gets up, wiggling up off the ground, and has to like use the bed to get her up. And now you see her back end as she's going right out, and you see this woman just like arms out almost to keep her balance as she's like bare feet just clomping on this stone floor and wearing the dwarven medieval equivalent of a muumuu. As she just, is my Bernie here? Is he? And she sees, oh, my boy, and she just slowly like walks over, kind of with a waddle, and her hands are just as her hands
supposed to be
just
emotional, man.
kind of grab the outside of your face, and she just has a rank breath coming from her mouth. That as she breathes into you.
Your weird aunt giving
My
me a kiss.
boy, is it really you? Look at you. And she's just kind of like looking you over, like rubbing your head and like just touching. And she's like, you grew up so good. You look so great. So strong. Have they been feeding you? You need to eat more, boy.
I'm gonna quietly come back into the room and just kind of like admire my handiwork.
Well, no.
Yeah,
Bryce, you're coming back in.
Dad seems upset.
Well, I have a feeling he would be. Don't really
He
care.
seems upset.
I'm gonna hug my mom.
Yeah. She's yeah, just
Is her
kind
butt
of
still
like
red?
shaking.
She don't look weak or sick to me.
Oh, she looks awful.
Looks
She looks terrible.
Is her butt still showing?
It's not showing.
Oh,
It's
okay.
But you just said backside like 4
Oh.
times.
Yeah. I was worried that it was like bare bum.
not. Maybe you
That's what I thought
saw,
it
maybe you
was.
saw a little plumber.
That's what I thought too, and I was like, okay, she's
It's a
coming out
moo-moo.
like
It wouldn't be plumber.
Under plumber.
under plumber.
You saw the under plumber.
It'll catch on.
It'll get
I'm
done.
gonna write that down. That's a
Trademark.
That's a super
Under
villain
plumber.
name right there.
Episode
Right?
title right there.
Plumber.
Under plumber.
View the under plumber.
I was always below you.
So I'm
Nothing.
crying. Well, not like sobbing, but like tearing up. Like really,
Yeah.
like starting to. Mother, I missed you so much.
Oh my boy, it's so good to see you. It's just great.
Why did you leave me there?
Oh, and she like sits down, but she's not taking. So she sits down like on you, just like still like eyes transfixed on you and like just like admiring you. Oh, you're making a scene, woman. Would you leave the boy alone?
Quiet!
Excuse me.
You heard me.
You heard him.
He stands up. Oh, and she's like, Auntie, don't make your father mad, dear.
And I'm not away from him.
Grumpy old feck.
Mother, how have you been?
What the hell is
He's not
going
taking
on
care
here?
of you.
Oh, I get taken care of just fine.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, do you not think I look good, dear?
You just look sick, is all.
You look wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful. I pray every day that my strength goes to you.
Oh.
Thank you.
I can't stay here and watch this. And he walks over. Your father walks over to the door and says, "Don't make a mess of my house," and slams the door as he leaves his own house.
Let him go. Mother, have you eaten?
Oh, I'm not hungry. I'm alright.
You
It's
look
just
like
so
you
good
haven't
to see
eaten.
you. Have you been getting strong?
Yes. My friends. I'd like you to meet them all.
Oh.
I'll introduce each one of them.
She like half listens.
They've helped me get here to see you.
Oh yes, I'm sure you've been a big help to them.
They are very strong. They've been very helpful in getting.
Good to have you around, I'm sure. Yes.
No,
What kind of things have you been learning?
to fight and that place you guys left me in. It's not what we thought it was.
I don't know what that place was. Your father brought you there. I told him not to. I told him to leave you with me.
But why? Why would he take me there?
I don't know the way your father does. That man does the strangest things.
You didn't stop him?
Stop him? What am I supposed to do?
What kind of mother are you?
I'm gonna turn to Badi
Oh boy.
and look real, like,
Yeah.
You had years to do the right thing.
Quiet.
Decades.
Stop.
Baern, no.
not her.
You don't understand. When he, alone in the night, cried out for you, what were you doing?
Oh, I was thinking of my boy the whole time.
You could have gone to
I
him.
knew he would come back to me. He's such a good boy.
You never did the right thing. If we did not convince him to come back, you would have never seen him again. He could be dead, rotting in the ground.
Very likely.
Dead by my axe.
Impossible, not my boy. He's the strongest there is.
Badi,
You were his family. Not anymore.
Such nice friends you have, Baern.
protective.
I can see, yes, they're very protective of you.
Badi, she is not
You
the problem.
don't even know him. You use his name? You know nothing about him. He is a stranger in your eyes.
My boy is a stranger to the world. But not to me.
No. He knows the world now. He has seen it. How long has it been since you last laid eyes upon him? Do you even remember what he looked like? Did you feed him? Did you hold him in your arms and you let your man take him away? You sicken me!
He is not my man.
I backhand her.
She just lets you.
Damn.
A mother always knows! You are no mother.
She's not smiling.
You make me sick. When you meet your fathers, they will hide their heads in shame at you. That you would do this to your own blood. To he that was in you. The life that you nourished. And you allowed him to be stolen. And raised by humans. Fed lies about a dragon. I turn and leave.
Yeah.
And although I'm angry, she makes sense.
Sure.
And so.
Is there any money on the table or anything?
I'm gonna
No, there's no money hanging on the table.
cast Divine Sense.
Okay. Tell me what that does again.
I can sense celestial, fiends, undead, consecrated, or desecrated ground within 60 feet of me.
Okay, you sense desecrated ground coming from the back of the house.
Towards where we saw Bree walking.
Mm-hmm.
There's something here.
Kind of something.
There is something here.
There's a lot of things here. What sort of something?
Inda, shut up.
Mother, why did he take me there?
You have very nice friends.
They are. She means well.
Get
Good.
Buddy to come
Good.
back.
Okay.
I will go.
Why?
You're gonna go to it and I'll get Buddy.
I will go.
Why didn't you come to get me?
Oh, I can't go all that way, dear. I wouldn't make it on my own.
Why would he take me? Left me there.
I'm gonna now try and sneak over to where
I'm-
I sense this.
I'm gonna hang out the door and call to Buddy and say, come back here. Buddy, come here. Come here.
And I'm on the edge.
I understand. Zephrahim sensed something in the back where his mother was staying. There may be more to this than we know.
All right, so you start and
Just stay close.
Divine. It can tell
I
you
understand
the
if you don't want to be
location
in
of
there.
this thing, right? So you start
But just
walking.
stay close.
You start walking towards the back of
We
the
don't know
back
what's
of
going
this
on
long
here.
house. You walk down the
There may be
hallway
more.
slowly on the stone floor, and you turn towards the only room with an open door. It's kind of messy. The bed there, unmade, unkempt. Lots of things laying around. The ground you're looking for seems to be under the bed.
I would attempt to push it or slide it or
yeah,
something.
yeah. And I think easy enough. You grab it. It's heavy, but you're able to like kind of pull it and move it out of the way. Baern, you can do so many great things now that you're back. I want you to roll a history check for me. At advantage. Because it's the history of your people, a history of
Wow, that was.
this. I want to see is how much
That's how nervous.
you learned and absorbed when you were still younger.
You have it.
Do what? I know. Relax.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Because you forget things all the time, so I'm gonna do that.
Shit. No shit, I do.
Hello.
15.
Okay. 15, I think, is enough. Is enough to know this.
Oh, good.
So
You want to whisper?
no, I mean they don't know this. Later.
No, thank you.
Hug.
So your mother was the son of the former queen and king. I'm sorry. Your mother is the daughter, the child of the former king and queen. The former queen is the one that was Cardanle, the one who founded this place. So your mom is her daughter.
Okay.
But she had a brother who became king. And that king died. That's that kind of genealogy.
So your
Yep.
uncle was
Yep.
the king.
So your uncle Unk, because
that why I said Unk?
your uncle Unk
Yeah.
was king. Unk died,
Yes.
and then leaving his wife, the queen, in charge.
So you're like second or third?
And they have the one child who is younger than you.
Kill the child, man.
Kill the baby.
So she looks at you and says, "Baern, the queen has died, leaving a child on the throne. Baern, if we kill this child, you will be the king. You can take this. It will be ours." And as you pull the bed back, off of that, you look down and you see what was being scraped into the stone below the bed. You see
Red
four
Exactly.
Red rum.
you see 4 faces
Oh.
facing in together. One that looks like it's biting, one that looks like it's spitting.
Would I know? Would I recognize this?
Roll a religion check with a really low DC.
Wait, what were the other two?
Okay.
17.
These are the 4 faces of Gusa.
What were the other two?
The angry face and
The
the sad
angry
face.
face and sad face.
And
The laughing,
it
the
is-
laughing emoji and
And
the
it is
emoji
scary.
and the finger.
It was scary when the Kaifen's door opened. This is a different kind of scary.
Yeah.
This is someone's trying to do something.
Is there?
Leave.
Is there?
It was your birthright.
Is there anything else left around, or is it just like the scrapings?
It is in
You
the
already ate all
stone,
the Kaifen's
as if
veg.
over the course of years, with
Right.
another rock, and you see
Right.
another kind of sharp rock and rock dust from where it's been rubbing. These not so crude carvings, even though the methods of doing them are crude, of the outlines of these faces. You asked what the other ones were. I've been looking for papers from.
I hope not.
the boss knows.
It's the Tony emoji from Discord. That's one of them.
Well, you
They're all-
never
they're all
fought
T-Space.
Anarin's mom last campaign, so
That's true.
I don't even know where my big binder is from last campaign.
Aaron's
So
mom wasn't.
I just don't have.
Upstairs.
She's a secret
It's
file boss.
upstairs. I just don't have
Yeah,
all my.
She's like
papers.
out.
Yeah,
She's like
she's
after
100%
She's like
completion.
no, but there was the
Watching
thing. There was like the
her
guy we
faces
fought, but
between
then also
two
Umber and
frames.
the
Yeah.
final one was her.
Yeah.
She's not 100% complete.
Stop licking. It's so gross.
Tastes good.
You can be king, Baron.
Kill a child.
There's
Mother.
only one in the way.
Why would I kill a child?
I'd be coming back pretty quickly, by the way.
Okay.
Like, I'd be like running.
Yeah, you just kind of like come.
What is
walking
it?
up.
Comes back into the room.
We need to go now.
Go.
Baron, now.
I
We need
can't
to go.
leave now.
We
My
have
boy,
to go,
you just
Baron.
got here.
I can't. I'm not gonna kill a child, Mother.
What? What are you talking about?
What did she say?
You don't have to do it.
I don't want you to do it either.
We can find someone.
No.
Baron, you
There
need
was
to
an
leave.
orc walking around. I'm sure
No,
he'd do it.
he will not kill it. No.
Yes, he would.
I'm not saying he wouldn't, but why? Why
Is this okay?
No.
I
No.
don't.
What?
Towards.
Away from me.
Yeah.
First day.
Keep going.
You going?
Keep on going.
I'll tell you when.
Live streaming, baby.
When?
Perfect.
I'm gonna fashion something for these.
Ooh, nice little tap back. That was good.
Thanks.
Kill a child. Who?
As a child of
Why? I don't remember you wanted to kill anyone.
If you want, Baron, we can kill your father too. You seem to be really angry with him.
No.
Baron.
At this point, did you come back?
I mean, when Inda talked to me, I started walking back. I don't know
Yeah,
where
so I think
am.
at this point, yeah, you're
I
in the
said-
doorway.
I said she doesn't have to come inside. Just stay close.
I'm gonna kind of push her away from me and like stand up,
Do not touch her, Baern. Stay away.
and but not so like kind of like arms
Yeah.
length apart, and I'll just be like, "What happened to you?
Something
did he do
terrible
to you?
happened to her.
Who?
You!
I'm just fine, boy.
You don't look fine, and you definitely don't sound right."
I feel wonderful.
Yeah, that's good. That's a cat that's gonna puke.
Yes.
Is it?
That's
what
creeped
that
me out
is.
so
That's
much.
Probably from the marker.
I almost
throw up.
like.
No, don't throw up.
I
No,
was-
Let it out.
definitely not on my stuff.
Better out than in.
Right.
Please don't throw up on my stuff.
Stop.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
That's my favorite
cat.
stuff.
That's my favorite
Oh.
cat.
Aw,
Which one was
she's
it?
so barfy.
Did she
My
yak?
favorite. No, she ran away to throw up.
She's working on yakking it up. Such a good cat mom, Brie.
She's a-
Oh, there it is.
Green.
Stephanie, is
Red.
there anything you can do?
I'm going to go Super Saiyan. I'm gonna take my Warhammer and just fucking swing at her.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god!
Roll to attack.
Not exactly. like that,
Wow.
but That's fine. Oh jeez.
That's what I would do. So
Yeah.
22.
Can I react to since I'm in front of her anyway?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Roll initiative.
I don't know who
See
said
if
he's.
he's- Just roll
He
initiative.
said it was a very low
Against
DC.
So that
So you
hits.
probably wouldn't
That
totally
hits.
lose.
But roll initiative to see if Baron can react
Okay.
before she's trying to stop you.
Well, that was bad.
Get 2d6
Double
in a row.
digits.
Where the fuck? Why can't I fuck out right there? 14.
7.
7.
What?
What are you gonna do to try to stop? He's getting the swing off, and it's gonna be a good swing. What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna move my body in front of it, so that
Yeah, I think you kind of push her out of the way. Roll for damage.
knowing that it's coming
You're hitting Baron. Full force.
with your hammer, right?
Oh yeah.
Bludgeon. No, wait, sorry, don't roll for
It's
damage.
full damage.
Oh yeah.
It's
full
max
damage.
possible
Yeah, it's
damage.
max. What's
You
max?
take an 11.
11.
Sorry.
What happens?
Baron, what are you doing?
What's going on?
Don't don't hurt her.
Yeah, you felt like your side was shattering, and you got hit by this big hammer, but it felt even more. You should be able to take a hit better than that, but it hurt. Don't you hit my boy? And she just like kind of slaps your arm.
Stephanie, what's going on?
We need to get
Let
out
me
of
talk to
here
her.
now.
Then go.
No, Baron. You cannot do this. Do you trust me? I would not say this to you about your mother here now.
I can't
If this
leave
were
her
not
here.
serious.
There's
I think
something
at this
wrong.
point you've gotten your payment, and you're walking by this house, and you start hearing kind of this yelling, and you notice Badi standing outside as you're kind of walking by, and it's obviously a curious thing that's happening, especially because I think you've been here enough. You know who the head of that household is, and you just saw him walking the opposite way.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much did I get paid?
2 hex.
Probably 2 hex. Yeah, so 12.
I am
Well,
the number master.
Yeah.
So I have 2 hex.
Come with me.
What is going on in this?
Something is wrong, Tarak.
I'm gonna pop out the door.
Inda, is there anything you can do?
About what?
Get Baron out of here.
I'm gonna try and take my mom out of the house.
Okay. Yeah. You just. We're going outside. I
I'm gonna-
haven't been outside in. Oh, it's so bright. And at this
Is it
point,
night?
yeah, the sun is almost entirely set.
I'm gonna leave her with them and run back in to see what freaked them out.
You
Okay,
leave.
so her is outside with you guys. Oh, it's they're acting so strange.
Can you just watch her as I run back in?
Would you be interested in a job?
Does she seem in any way unnatural to me? Like in a way
Did he
other
leave
than
his
looking
mom,
sick?
like, for
She
you?
looks sickly. She looks
With
awful. She looks
them.
probably kind of
Okay.
crazy.
And Bria.
But she looks like a
guess,
dwarf.
'cause I guess
Okay.
Bria.
A rather haggard dwarf. I mean, if dwarves are hardy, this is the opposite of that. So it's strange to see, but otherwise she looks like a dwarf.
What is that?
The ring of brittleness.
What
Big ass
what
lot.
kind of
He gets
job?
punched for 4 damage.
It's a murder kind of job.
Isn't it
I
with us?
suppose it depends on who.
I'm at the door, so
I'm with Baron and
I'm more trying to
my
understand
husband.
why him is fighting him.
There is something
What, your
very
husband?
wrong with your
Yes,
mother.
we can start with my
I'm
husband.
I'm running to that room to see
you put her
what
to
is
sleep?
Sure.
I
And
put her to sleep. I don't have sleep.
these two
No.
are both
I think it's
outside
just
as well.
Badi that's
Just
outside
Badi.
right now.
Is she's not being aggressive or anything, right?
Ben,
No,
don't
she's
go in
just
there.
trying to
She's
convince
just
him to murder her
asked me
husband.
to murder
So
her
you
husband.
run to that room.
I don't listen. to
Roll a
anyone.
religion check as you
A
get there.
place to go. Tavern or something.
These dice suck
to
today.
take her with us.
Yes.
10.
Let's go there.
10.
Okay. I said
That is just enough to recognize what this is. I mean, this is the major pantheon of not. Everyone kind of at least knows a little bit about this major pantheon. So a 10, these are the four faces of Gusa.
Does that scare me?
He
in
is
any way?
the god of chaos and demons, the major god of the abyss, the god which mostly all other gods fight against. The angels fight against Gusa, the devils fight against Gusa. He's a bad mamma jamma.
But it doesn't make sense that it's here though.
Not unless someone put it here. No.
No, I'm saying like it doesn't make sense for anyone in this village to worship
Not
Gusa.
that you know of, no.
And I don't feel scared or anything, do I?
I mean,
I feel like I would be
probably freaks you
a
out.
little bit
So I
weird.
would say, tieflings that worship Sazish would have a visceral reaction to seeing the image of their god's natural enemy. You know what I mean? Like, that's a very, very visceral thing. You don't have that, but I mean, literally imagine looking under your mom's bed and seeing, like, Satan worship stuff. And not like the actual Church of Satan,
And
right? Not like free speech.
What
and
gods
stuff.
would they normally worship?
The gods of,
Dwarves,
yeah.
Okay, okay. So obviously it just doesn't make sense.
So,
So I'm gonna look back.
Martin.
I look back at Zephahim and what is this?
this is not good. That's what this is. We need to go now.
But
Right now. Stop arguing with me. We can talk later.
I'll just touch it.
Don't touch that.
Do like this.
It's like why?
Ben,
Makes
do not
sense.
touch that.
I'm very confused.
Roll
Oh, Jesus.
a wisdom saving
God.
throw as you touch it.
There it is.
God damn it.
There it is.
Why?
What saves are up here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
8.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Rip.
Oh my god.
Rip.
Baern
Oh no.
reaches down, and you're the only one in the room right now, right?
Yeah.
Baern reaches
Oh.
down and touches this,
No.
and you thought he was pale before.
I had a bad feeling he was
thought he was
connected to the
an
mom.
Yeah.
Actually, watch what pigment is left of his skin leach into this symbol on the floor. Baern is
White.
white.
Yikes.
Pigmentless white. His eyes stare back out at you, red.
How do I feel?
Great.
I'll look back. I'll smile.
I don't know.
Just look. I'll get up. Walk back out. There's no problem.
You see, my husband, he's not my real husband. I was already married when we met, and it was just a political thing. If you could take him out, that'd be wonderful. We can pay you.
Well, I just saw him leaving earlier. Do you know where he would have gone to?
I'm not sure. Sometimes he just goes for a walk. You can probably find him. He's not very quick. He's an old man now, you know.
Who married you?
Who married me?
Yes.
To that man?
Yes.
Or one of the priests here?
Where is he?
Long dead now. My husband's an old... God, it's like flies in the summer.
Who is his successor?
Oh, there's old priests here. I don't worry myself about them.
Where are they?
Around, I don't know. They're in one of the houses. Some of the houses have priests. The priest that married us, he was a... I'm out of ink. Okay. Shanhira came.
What alignment are you?
Genealogy.
I might kill someone if I was convinced for the reason.
Yeah, flip so I can see the whole thing. This is great.
I mean, if you do it
audio
for contracts,
So
you
wait.
could flip that
Are
with,
you
like,
and I the only
waffle.
ones left in the house?
I was married by a bright
They're
ring.
still
They're in
in
the
the house.
bedroom.
A bright
In the
ring.
main space.
Where's
Yes,
the
I'm
house of the bright?
Wait, stop. I can't, I'm sorry, I can't hear
The
what he's
bright
saying.
rings, I don't know. That goddamn sister-in-law of mine. It's around here. I haven't been out in some time.
And who is your first husband?
My first husband is one of the great men of the cosmos.
Uh-oh.
It's Baern's true father, you know.
Oh no. Not like this.
And where does he live?
The abyss.
Fuck!
And there
But
is.
but he visits me oh so often.
And it's just the two of us and her outside.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna swing at her too.
Okay. With what?
First, I'm going to go into a rage.
Yeah.
Bonus action rage.
Sure.
And my rage kind of sounds the best that can be described as an actual bear roar. Kind of. And my fingernails grow out long into claws
Oh shit.
and turn into sharp claws. And
saber
it's
tooth.
a
Yeah.
cantrip, primal savagery.
Yeah.
Just
Roll,
swipe
roll
it
to
with my
attack.
claws.
Definitely.
Yeah, she's not doing good. 25.
That gets through the moo. Roll for damage.
AC of 10.
She's got like 400 health.
It does
incarnate.
3 acid damage.
3 acid
Uh-huh.
damage.
As my
You-
claws are coated in venom.
Yep, you reach under her and rake across, and I think you open up her throat, and she's still looking at you quizzically with a bit of a smile on as she begins to like lose her balance and footing even more as she is bleeding out all over herself, and then she falls over dead. And you just murdered the daughter of the royal family in the middle of town on her front stoop.
Good.
Okay, what's going on inside?
Can I turn around and look out the window? Can I just stand and saw it out the window?
Yeah.
Why did
Okay,
you touch
so I
that
just go like
chair?
this. Bree.
You hear screaming, no!
Bree.
What is happening? And
We
you
might
realize
be
you might be in a
fucked.
bad moment right now.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, think quickly.
What do you mean do?
Hide. You hide. I'm gonna do this. And I disguise self as Baron's dad.
Okay.
Help! My wife!
You guys hear screaming. It sounds like from outside.
I'm walking.
Yeah.
Bree, that guy was not with us long enough. I think we can claim they'll not know him. Possibly.
Vadi, what are you doing at this point?
I just watched.
Are you
just
turned
a
on?
Straight up killer.
You're turned on. That's what you are.
No, I actually think I'm. I don't know what to do. I'm shocked. I am taken aback.
Stunned.
I think you're looking quizzically at this situation, and the shadow of your grandfather's behind you also looking quizzically at this situation. And neither one of you knows what to do at this particular
Alright,
No, I
grandfather doesn't know what to do, we're really fucked.
I don't know.
Okay.
What do we do? Okay. People are coming towards you quickly. What are you guys gonna do?
Is there an upstairs or is
No.
it just like okay? Is
I'm
there a back
walking-
door?
You
must
haven't
be-
been back there.
I'm gonna
Okay.
come on back. There's supposed to be a back door.
Yeah,
to
there's a
this thing.
small window that I had told Brito. There's a small window.
Wait, back where
to
that
the
sign
back.
is?
Down.
So they would have to walk past me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let them by.
Okay.
Come with me.
Your mom is dead.
It's fine.
Okay. Why are you so pale?
Let's walk.
What's wrong with you?
We're
No,
gonna
I'll see if I can make a medicine check on her.
Walk
See
them
if she's
through.
really dead.
Sure. Make a medicine
Walk
check.
me through the window.
No, walk you towards the front door.
What? Why?
Hop the box. That's a 20. 30.
As you reach down, she is real dead. Yeah, she is dead and bleeding out all over the place. She was an old, messed up, sick, malnutritioned woman, and she is
Because
dead.
her strength was going to Baron, right?
You don't know.
So we're walking through. I don't know why you were so frightened of that.
Don't even talk to me. You don't
Oh.
listen.
I would grab her and start to pull the body inside.
Yeah.
Do I
Inside the house.
Yeah, you
do I
go-
see it?
get
'Cause
it-
I
get
still
it
don't
off
know
the
what they're
street.
talking
Yeah, you
about.
pull her in, you close the door, leaving a
Like
tr-
pick, like
the
not
tr-
like drag
Oh,
her,
okay,
like,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
pick,
yeah.
like pick her up.
Yeah.
Like maybe she fainted.
Yeah.
Pick her up and like
Leave.
carry her inside.
Okay.
Do-
yeah.
Do
you
I
can-
see that thing as I walked past?
What thing?
The shit on the floor?
No, you have
it's
to go
in the
into
back.
the room, and they like kind of like pulled the bed out, and they kind of had to get around
Okay.
it. So unless you're looking, I mean, the room looks messed up. It
I
was
still
pretty
don't-
messy
'cause
before.
I still don't know what they're panicked about at all.
Nope.
Can I look at?
Why are you coming
If
back
I've
inside?
just kind of slashed,
Yeah.
can I look inside to see if the inside of her body looks natural, looks normal?
Sure does.
Okay.
Yeah, she seems to be.
No
Though her
words.
predilections may be different, her physicality seems to just be dwarven.
Okay.
From what you can tell, yeah. I mean, between you checking the medicine, like
So
all
you
of
came
that
back. So you
together,
came
yeah.
back inside too.
Carrying her body.
This is, oh boy,
This is not good.
this is really bad.
Get Randall!
Can I
Get
see-
Randall!
Can I
Close the
see-
door.
The door.
I can see her dead, right?
Oh yeah, she's
I
there.
walk in. And I'll walk over to her and just hold her.
Went a very different way than I thought it was going to.
Doesn't it always?
Just kill
No, that's D&D. They'll never.
I don't know why I don't just
We
assume
didn't even get to name.
you guys are gonna go into a town
That's
and then
true, we
kill
didn't.
somebody or everybody or.
So I'll hold her.
It's
And,
happened like once.
what? Mother.
Three or
No.
4 times now.
No, it hasn't.
But I don't feel. I feel sad, but not.
You're detached from your sadness. Yeah.
So I'm gonna get up,
Hmm?
and I'm gonna go and find my father.
Okay, yeah, you walk up and out, and there's like a bit of a pool of blood, and a bunch of people are coming around. Some people are coming. Most people around are just farmers, or some of the miners still around. Some people are coming forward with swords. Your father's coming at a rather quick pace, though walking, right, trying to keep his deportment as he's walking down towards you. Your father's more finely dressed than most people in the town. I don't think I mentioned that. He's definitely not a.
I'm gonna drop that disguise stuff. I'm gonna disguise myself again, but I'm gonna disguise myself as though I've taken a massive amount of slashing damage.
Okay, you just. But yeah, as you walk out, you see your father kind of walking towards
Walk
you.
up to him. What did you do to her?
What happened?
What did you do?
What did you do? What happened to my? And he tries to walk past you towards the house.
And I'll stop him.
What?
No boy.
What did you do to her?
What did I do? What's happened?
You knew something was going
Is that
on there.
What? What happened,
Answer
boy?
my question now.
What are you people doing to my household?
What was in there?
What are you talking about?
You knew what was back there.
Is anyone else coming outside, or are you also?
I am.
I'll come out.
okay.
I'm coming outside with my massive amount of wounds.
Okay.
And
I
I'm
will
gonna
come
I'm
out.
gonna say, demons.
What is he talking about? Ben.
What does in pictures of Gusa?
Mhm.
What does he look like?
So he's.
Or what do people think he would?
Yeah.
look
So Gusa is.
like? Or she.
Like a thwomp? Not like a thwomp. But like a
Yeah. So
Mario.
Gusa is the four-faced. Do I have my? So in this particular mythology, I'll hold
Spiky
it
or
up
non-spiky?
kind of.
Oh,
These
spiky.
are the
Which one
concepts
was
of, obviously very different. Our viewers at home don't know the other cosmology breakdown that I have, although we can put that on the website soon.
You should also put it on the thing that you scroll down to, so that they're like, what's that?
Oh yeah, we could do that. But this is kind of like the layout of the heavens, and if the big castle towards the top in the center is thought of to be Savsazish's home, Tenebraria, right?
A little bit closer.
Yeah, sure. I can't control this. The water at the bottom is thought of to be the abyss, right? Of Iracundium. Right. So that's the official name of what we refer to as the abyss. Gusa is the four-faced god of unquenchable fury. he's imagined to have, what are the 4 faces? Bite, spit. I'd have to look up.
I don't have my old campaign.
Laughing
Yeah.
emoji.
Laughing emoji. I could look it up on the phone, but it's.
I got you.
Laughing emoji.
So he has alternative thought of. Usually the depictions are of one of those faces, but you've never seen like here. I'm going to paint a portrait of what I imagine Gusa would look like. If anything, it would be a religious portrait, and Gusa would be depicted simply as a wave, like a wave of water with demons spilling out of him.
So there's no like actual.
I've seen that shit. That's what it looks like.
Okay. So there's no actual like
Physicality.
Yeah, to
Not to really, not to any of the major gods. Kind of.
No,
They're very amorphous. You know what I mean? Remember, this world doesn't have that great connection with the outer realms. Like, hey, let's go visit. That others do. So some people in this world may have gone to see one of the gods in the culmination of a 2-year-long campaign. But I don't know how well that gets back to the world and disseminated. You know what I mean? And even then, maybe it was embellished more than seeing what looked like a frail old. Yeah, a frail old man sitting on a pile of sand might get embellished a little bit, right, when telling the story. So it's, most of what you see of depictions of, especially the major gods, those main gods of the pantheon, are metaphorical.
Okay.
Yeah. You can tell I like talking about this stuff.
So I'm gonna keep yell back at him again.
Yeah.
What he did to her.
Your mother! What is that guy? He's all slashed up! Who did that?
And so louder. So I want to yell. What? And just answer the question.
Roll a persuasion check.
That's a 1.
Tragic.
Oh no.
That's number 5.
That's 5
in one night. In one night.
Going home.
This is what happens.
Going home.
We need to go burn it now.
That's $2,500.
I think with a natural 1,
Yeah.
your father looks at you. Especially because I got a natural 18 for him, and he's a pretty charismatic guy. And he says, I am the head of this household. Move. And with a natural 1, I think you do.
No.
Right? I mean, I think the authority of your father yelling at your face and your roll of a natural 1, and him with at least a dirty 20.
Can I tell us something going on here?
Doesn't
Can I tell
Doesn't mean someone else can't. Oh yeah, Baern is
Alright, I'll get out of the way.
and I don't think you get out of the way, but I think he steps around you. And
That's fine.
He caught you.
That's more.
Oh yeah,
accurate.
yeah. I just think he caught you too off guard, so you're like, Daddy. Oh, there.
I put my head. I put my back against the wall and just kind of like sit down. Just kind of pull myself.
Yeah, and he's walking over to the, and I think you immediately like turn and like follow him as well. But he's like walking quickly as you're like catching up. And he
Where's
gets
her body?
inside, probably near the fire.
in the fire.
I would be near it, I think.
Sure, doing what?
I think I'd probably pray over it.
What do you do to pray?
I would just say, Sazish, this woman did not know what she did. Please help her get where she needs to go. Do not let Gusa take her.
Roll a religion check.
6.
I know those feels, man.
Okay, so that is anyone stopping Papa from entering the house?
Nope.
I want to restrain Baern.
Okay.
I've been trying to.
Okay, yeah, so as you do, Badi walks up to you to try to hold you back, actually.
So Gusa's would be devils?
Demons.
So she's demons.
So it's
Or
So
he-
you're demons, yes.
demons, okay.
so it would seem.
You are demons.
So as
I'm gonna try to get
Papa
by.
has come in.
Yeah, he walks in.
I would meet him at the door
Okay.
and say to him, Randall Greax, you know that the tribe Your village and the Blood Tusk tribe have always worked together, and I have bad news for you.
He looks over as you're saying that. I want you to roll a persuasion check, more for like how you're able to control the situation than like convincing him you have bad news. Like he believes he has bad news, right?
6.
Okay.
Holy shit.
He looks over, and what he actually sees is a tiefling
Right.
praying over his wife to a devil god. And he, if you're the one trying to control this situation, he goes ballistic. He starts running over to you like, get away from her! And like tries to shove you out of the way.
On that,
I
though,
wouldn't let him.
Yeah. And you just
as he
move back.
screams, I'm gonna try to get away from her.
Sure.
Her body.
Are you stopping him?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Contest. Athletics or acrobatics? Athletics. Contested.
Are you? How is this even possible?
You just lift
19.
Baron up.
19.
That's number 6.
That's so
How is that even possible?
Um.
Pick. Oh no, I'll pick him up.
Yeah.
Looks good to me. Seems like a fine diet.
You are not your mother. You are not your father.
Dad is actually coming after you. He pulls out this little dagger that's like not right, but he's coming after you with it.
I wouldn't stop him.
Oh, you could
I-
let him
I
stab
think
you.
I would.
Yeah. 6,000
I would try and just to grapple him, to restrain
okay,
him.
roll an athletics to try and restrain.
I think I feel pretty hopeless right
Okay.
now. So.
Are you forlorn?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
I am
He goes,
I am forlorn.
and he drops this little dagger as you're holding him back. Get that devil out of here!
And I would say, let us go talk, you and I.
Yeah, and I think you just like start
And
pulling
try
him
and-
off,
mhm,
and you can. You are much stronger than he, certainly. As he's just yelling, just swearing, he goes into Dwarvish and is just like yelling, like spewing all this hate out. He never looked at his wife. Didn't look at her. And you pull him into
And pull
a
him
back room.
kind of sort of the back, and because I wasn't here, I don't know any, but not like to a bedroom or anything, but just kind of in the back and just kind of holding him, waiting out his rage until he calms down to get to a point where I can have a conversation.
Sure. Okay, back outside. What's going on here?
Who's outside?
A random,
You and me, and I'm holding the bear.
yeah.
And Bree's
I'm
on.
gonna
Breeze
turn to him.
outside, too.
I'm gonna turn to this guy. And I'm gonna look deep into him, his eyes.
I'm gonna look unconscious.
None of your business. Go away.
Do you have a holy man?
I want you to roll a persuasion with disadvantage because you are held up by body currently.
Like somebody
Yeah.
getting punched in the face off. Leave me alone.
1.
18 and a 3. 3. Yeah, sure.
Okay. I
He's
also
gonna
rolled
get
a
it.
3, so he doesn't.
Oh
know.
wait. You say persuasion?
Yeah.
2.
Shit. Yeah, 3.
Okay. Yeah. So he's like, what? You being held? A holy man? What do you need a holy man for?
Let me go!
Need one. As soon as possible.
Roll a persuasion check yourself.
Well,
As I'm
As
flailing.
the one holding.
5.
I'm flailing and screaming.
I mean, what's even happening? I think we need more help over here. And more people are coming over now.
Alright, I'll take Baron to the house.
Okay.
This is not going well.
Let me go.
I'm not gonna let you go. You can try to break out again though. Not to.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys are in the house now. With-
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to break out again.
Okay.
Okay.
So, are we still outside? Bree?
I was hoping for that 7 for
Great.
that 1.
Bree!
9.
What's outside?
Yes?
Athletics?
I'm sorry.
24.
Okay. You're just still held up.
I'll look at body. Why won't you let me go?
Do you need a doctor?
Can I tell the bear is not himself?
Baron seems to be himself. He just looks a lot different. Not a lot different. like the
Is
logical.
red?
Well, he was already.
Let's say-
The red was already coming out, right, as the pigment was being pulled from him. He looks like the logical conclusion of the way he's been going, but very suddenly. But it's not the first time he's.
I'm protecting you from yourself.
From
Demon within.
let me go.
No.
He deserves to die.
No.
So a doctor?
This is a house of evil.
It looks like extras.
I use minor illusion. I use because that's not concentration. I make my eyes like appear like to be changing from yellow to red to white. It's like this is a house of evil. Enter at your own peril.
Roll a persuasion check.
That was a good one. That was
Or performance.
Performance is what I'm probably gonna do.
That was really good.
Thank you. 19.
Everyone back away!
Oh, yes.
Make a perimeter! There's evil afoot!
I go.
Dies on the front porch.
Pretty impressive.
He's died like 6 times.
Anybody that takes a step forward, don't.
So in Body's arms, I'll look her dead in the eyes. He's the evil one. He did this to her. Just let me go.
Whatever she was, she's still your mother. Whatever he is, he's still your father.
Back in the room, he's like, I think you're like just in front of the door between him. And he's, let me out of here now.
We need to have a talk about what is in that room.
What are you talking about? Which room?
Your wife is not your wife.
My wife? Are you going in my wife's room? The woman deserves her privacy.
I don't know how to tell you this, but she is not who do you think she is, and there is something going on with your son as well.
I've been married to that woman for over 100 years.
Whoa.
It's like 20.
She hired me to kill you.
She's a crazy woman.
And she is serving a god of the abyss.
A what? Roll another persuasion check for me.
12.
Okay. What are you talking about? So as you guys are talking, you're like starting to convince him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back out front. You're still held up.
I'm gonna go inside. like, right past Inda.
Yeah.
I won't kill him. Just let me see him.
No.
You can hold me then.
I think we've been here before.
I'm trying to kick her in the stomach to let me go.
Everybody just calm down.
Okay.
I think we've been here before. Have we been here before?
We've been here before.
I'll walk to where I know them to be.
As he's still holding me.
You're at a door which is closed.
Take it open.
The door hits you in the back.
Yes.
Let me in.
Oh my god.
Do you have this under control?
For now.
As you guys are like,
Let me
All
go.
right. I'll kind of get in front of Dad and kind of move
Yeah.
out of the way.
So as if I'm like pointing at him, obviously my
Yeah.
arms are like this, but like my body is like, what did you do to her?
what are you talking about?
You know!
She's dead on the ground.
Go in that room. Now.
A woman can live for hundreds of years, and then you show up for one damn day.
I'm gonna look toward Turret and take him in there.
Don't
Into-
take me anywhere. This is my home.
Into
Into the room. Well, into the room over there.
In the bedroom.
That
Yes.
way. Over there.
My
Follow
mother's
me.
room. I'm gonna try and struggle out.
Ah, God.
Slippery. He's slippery.
1.
17.
19.
Okay.
I'm gonna get down, and I'm going to. I'll look back at
Like a
Buddy,
baby jumping
and
out
I'll
of
put
like
my
a
hand on her
Pokemon.
arm. I promised you I wouldn't kill him. But we're going in that room.
What are you talking about?
And I'm gonna grab him
Oh boy.
and try and take him.
And I think you can, right? You are a trained monk. He is
So I'm gonna grab
past
him,
his prime.
take him into the room.
Okay. Give your dead mother some privacy.
What is this?
What are you doing to her bed?
Look.
What is that?
Don't tell me you don't know.
Did you do that?
No. It was here. Bree found it. Heard. I don't know actually. I don't know who found it.
He's kind of going over.
Do you think he could have carved it into the bare stone since we've been here?
This was under her bed.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
This here.
What did you do?
Is this why you're the way you are?
Why the way I am? What does that mean?
Wait a second.
That's
This is a curse.
You are cursed.
Double curse, actually.
You're no son of mine.
1,000 years cursed.
What does that mean?
It means wherever the fuck you came from. He points to the mark on the floor. Is there.
As soon as he finishes the sentence, I'm gonna use
Oh Jesus.
arms of astral self.
It's happening.
Yeah.
And
What?
all of a sudden these
Arms
Giant-
self.
they come from my shoulder down, so it's like a full arm.
Yeah.
But it's not like a copy. It's not like a copy of my arm. It's a longer. Kind of looks like what you would think like a
Super Saiyan arm.
no like a devilish arm.
Yeah.
It's like and
Yeah,
you
it's
can
long with these big
It kinda
long
reminds-
fingers that curl together to make these weird fists with the fingers just too long.
It would remind you-
obviously abyssal.
the same thing. It would remind you of kind of what when Body has those
Yeah.
spirits. It's
Yeah.
like that same type of thing. And I'm gonna
Roll to attack. Roll to punch Dad.
Promised.
10.
I think he gets out of the way of that first punch.
Okay.
Right.
I'll
Basic.
attack him again.
Okay, yeah, he just gets out of the way. I think you hit the wall behind him and it like busts a hole into the next room next to you as he's and then you come with
This
the other
time's with
fist.
my fist,
Yeah.
not the actual fist. 15.
Yeah, you just deck him. Well, roll for damage.
8 damage.
8. You hit him full in the chest, and I think he goes through the wooden wall. And with this debris falling, he's on the floor, gasping, trying to get his breath back.
And I'm gonna dash toward him.
I'm gonna try to spear Baern.
Right?
I'm gonna try to spear him. My edge. Spear him. Before I can get over there.
Okay.
Stone Cold, baby.
Roll the spear.
Roll for.
I'll try to jump with my monk.
Okay, I would say roll.
Monk or something. Or like
You can
duck.
roll to attack with your charge, right?
Oh, I was gonna roll athletic to attack my charge.
And you can roll acrobatics or athletics, I
Okay.
think.
17.
Oh, Jesus, you already rolled.
I rolled like it when I did it.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. 21, baby.
I missed.
Oh, yeah.
I've rolled out of the way.
Or I think because you're going through a wall and she's coming from the door, you just are moving.
Too fast.
You know, she'd have to move twice as quick
Yeah.
as you. So I think you go and you get there. What do you do when you get there?
So I'm gonna, my face like right next to his, staring, and I'm gonna put my hand on his throat and say, "What did you say about her?"
Okay. And in the time it takes you to do that, then you get speared.
Yeah.
So roll for damage, or as you.
This is gonna be wacky hijinks meeting.
Just for my spear. Just my spear damage.
Or whatever.
Why does anyone think that wouldn't happen?
I'm just gonna kill everyone.
That's 14 damage.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
Become his new dad.
As Body just puts her head down and just hits you.
You hear
And
JR in the distance.
You're having this big daddy-son moment, and then you just...
Somebody stop this!
And now, as I
you fall into this like wardrobe that crushes in half and starts to break around.
and I'm sitting there. I'm very, very damaged.
So since my back is to the wall,
Yeah.
do I feel...
I mean, it's the other side of the long house, so it's a very... But if you look... And then people start to walk forward, and you're like...
I use my illusion to make like black spirit ghosts like come out of my nose and mouth.
I would run back in to check on Randall.
Okay.
I look down and see if he's hurt, and then kind of after noticing all of that, kind of make sure that I'm going to protect him if someone comes to it.
Yeah, I think you enter the door into that other room next to it that is now half destroyed with all... And Randall is there on the ground just
Can
gasping and wheezing.
Cast Cure Wounds.
Sure.
First level.
Yeah.
And as I see you doing that, I assume you're helping. Can I see that he's like helping him?
Yeah, I think... It's not a discreet...
Leave him be!
+4.
+4, okay. Who's down 4?
I'm gonna try to get up.
Okay.
I'm very damaged,
Yep.
but that same smile comes back to my face, the same one that Body almost killed me. I'm gonna walk back over and try and attack him again.
Okay.
Somebody stops me.
I wouldn't stop you because I said I was going to.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna try and attack.
Okay. So you just try to get...
I don't want to attack him. I want him. Randall.
Yeah, you just want to punch him with your spirit arm. What are you gonna do to try and stop him?
I don't.
As he starts walking over to me, I would yell at him, like put my hand out and say stop, and kind of a little like more of like a growl, stop, and rage.
Okay.
As a bonus action, and then if he gets within my reach, to just restrain him.
Okay.
So I get extra reach with the.
Yeah. So
Stand.
yeah. So you can try and
Space Jam
restrain.
guy.
So it would be outside of his
Right.
range.
So you don't go into the range.
No, it's
You
actually.
just punch down at
It's
nothing,
a little. Yeah.
and this arm just extends beyond to punch behind you at random. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Curls around.
Because he doesn't end up getting in range. That's
It's like dog dog.
You get a 1?
8. I think you're able to react, and surprisingly, you're able to smack the spirit arm out of the way. So even though he didn't get into range, you're able to do.
You're like 12 pounds on the whole
otherwise.
planet.
He will die.
And he starts like backing up out into the corridor, into the of the door that you left open as you came in. As he's
And then
like slowly.
I would
backing
kind of
up.
call out to someone, restrain your friend, or else I will take him out.
And
I'm
as
outside.
they're like talking to each other, I'm
trying to keep everyone
like
outside.
Tears of blood.
At this point, there is a priest praying over you. Though not getting terribly close.
Okay, so he's praying.
What evil has been done to you?
Okay, so I'm gonna wait for him to be done.
There's a lot of people around.
Alright, so the moment that he's done praying, I'm gonna make my
Oh, okay.
oh, thank you so much.
What?
Thank you so much. Your powers are impressive.
I guess so.
Just change that man's
What?
name forever.
What god do you worship?
God of Morden.
I am distracting the shit out of him
Yeah,
right now and
okay.
doing this to keep people occupied.
And he's
on
like,
this a miracle that just occurred out front.
I am a follower of Morden.
I get up and I get up and start being like, oh my god, I feel amazing.
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I saw my mother.
You look pretty good, yeah. Back in the house. What's Bree doing?
I don't know. There's a lot happening. I think for the most part, just like
I'm doing my best keeping the entire town outside, so
Good job.
I
thank
think I'm mostly just backing up Body because that's like what I do.
Yeah. Okay. So you let body take the wheel. My favorite country song.
I'm trying to tackle Baron again.
And what's Zephahim doing?
Fucking Royal Rumble happening inside on an extra small ring. It's like Kane and the Undertaker in the same ring during
Ben.
the Royal Rumble.
You need to stop this madness. It's time to talk now.
Just in a my normal voice.
You need to calm down.
Just let me kill him.
No,
He deserves it
you cannot live with this.
for what he did.
You cannot live with this, Baron.
What did he do?
He knew about this.
I don't think he did.
Get him out of my house. I need to mourn my wife.
Has anybody insight checked Randall?
Body, but she didn't make it. You can make an insight check.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use ear for deceit, so I'm going to do an insight check to determine if a creature is lying, and any roll under a 7 automatically is an 8.
What?
Wow.
Oh, it's 11.
That's good.
That's your insight, yeah.
Plus 5, so 16.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Whisper?
You don't think he's lying? I mean, you don't think he's lying. I mean,
Does-
he's a dick. But he is. He
Okay.
was
I think he's
flabbergasted
I
when
think
he
he's
saw
taking the
that
news-
symbol underneath his wife's
I think he's
bed.
taking the news
Does
pretty
he know-
well, honestly.
Do you know
Yeah.
why your son has no hair and is so different from other dwarfs?
He's the child of a fucking demon worshipper.
Is this the first you've known of that?
Of course.
I still think he's telling the
Yeah.
truth. Okay. Alright.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
No, we kind of think
Ben,
his wife told me as much.
Right.
do not kill this man.
Yeah. From the state of her bedroom, you imagine he probably didn't go and hang out with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever he is,
The hoarder wife.
he is not worth killing.
Yes, he is.
No, he is not.
For what he
Put your
did.
chopping
This will haunt you.
What did he do? What are you talking
I'm gonna try to get him. I'm trying to get Baron again. I don't want to let him go.
This will haunt you, Ben. You don't want this.
Athletics, acrobatics, athletics.
Ah, Jesus, it's awful.
I'm not going to contest it.
Okay.
11.
Although I'm pretending to.
Okay.
No.
I put him in the walls of Jericho.
Just gonna.
I'm gonna go over. So, Baron, did you grab him? Is that what?
I have him in the walls of Jericho right now.
In what?
In
The walls of Jericho. The Boston Crab.
I have no idea what that means.
Mike, come on.
On stream, get on the
for the
table.
viewers at
Get on
home.
the table.
For those who have not watched wrestling in your
I'm
life.
just gonna go up and I'm gonna put my tiny hand. Like, can I reach Baron?
Well, yeah. Baron's being held by body, so you
You
can.
probably touch my foot.
That's not what I was going for, imagery-wise. But I'll reach up and I'll touch Baron's foot, and I'm gonna say, "This is not who you are."
I'm
You're-
crying.
This is the walls of Jericho.
Please
Thank you.
Please show the stream.
Okay, stream. So what you do is see, this one would be Badi.
Not even use with the lion tamer, which actually when you actually it's a more severe form. The lion tamer is when you have the neck.
Great.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the lion tamer is the worst.
That's
than
right. That's when you
I'm
really
trying to
get
have a
it.
moment with
Anyway,
Baron.
sorry. Continue.
Here's another angle. If you
Alright.
want. Stop.
I'm going to.
Randall,
Randall did not know that he was not your father. Randall knew nothing of this. This needs to stop.
Of course he
Don't
knew he
you.
wasn't.
Pray over my wife with your goddamn devil tongue.
this is fair of you to say.
Don't let him.
How about all of you leave the house and I will take care of Randall.
You will kill him for me.
I
Shut
just
your
want
money,
you
Baron.
to know. He may not be your son. This may be true. But you raised him.
No, he didn't.
He did for a time.
No, he did not.
Why did you get rid of him, really? Truth now. Or I will let him kill you.
I have a name to uphold.
You are embarrassed.
Look at him. He can't carry it.
I walk up behind him.
I'm sobbing.
With your axe.
No.
Yeah.
As body.
No,
No,
I
the
said
kick.
I was protecting him. I wouldn't
Okay.
allow it.
So
crazy.
That's a
So-
24 to hit.
Now, where is Bear's grandma?
Is 30
Grandmama! Where have you gone?
what?
She's still there. That's the best part. She's still
in the fucking...
I think at this point, Grandma is
She went to bed.
just weeping over the dead body.
No one touches Grandmama.
No, I want her to be just sitting there, not knowing what's going on.
She's very unhappy.
She's looking in the corner like, oh, Baern's here.
I'll sleep on the chair.
Is that my mom's mom or my dad's?
It would be your dad's mom, because your mom's mom was the founder of
That's
the
true.
original queen and founder of this.
Baern's mom.
Okay, so how are we gonna? So you're gonna want to attack.
You're dropping Baern.
Oh, he's I'm letting him go and I'm going. When he said that,
Okay.
he
So
has
you're.
an aim to hold, I decided to kill him. Because that is anathema to everything I believe in.
Sure.
It is so disgusting to me.
Great word.
I can't
I love,
even. I've actually lost respect for the entire dwarven race
Okay.
at that point.
Perfect.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
And I said to him, as I walk up to him, and I don't know, Char might tell me.
Yeah.
It seems a dwarven blood is as thin as water.
All right. Initiative, both of you guys.
Can
to see
I
who
also?
can
I would
react
also like
first.
to try something. Can I also roll?
You can also roll
This
initiative.
is the scene
to
where
kill
Bondi
your
beheads
father.
3 people at the same time.
18.
18.
Dex.
I'll go first. Running over to my mom's body, but in
So you go
in-
past that.
No,
Okay.
no.
Oh.
In the meantime, I want to knock Turok out of the way.
Oh, I like
So
I
he
like
can't-
that for like the what happens.
Mhm.
So as
So-
you go to step, but Baern just kind of like body checks you just enough for body to get around in the swing. But as you walk around, what do you do?
So I'm gonna knock into him and
Yeah.
go to kneel at my mom's dead body and just cry.
And you feel the hand of your grandmother as she's like patting you on the back, crying herself and not really knowing what to do. So
I take my axe.
You were his family. I am his family now.
And just behead him.
I sob more, both in
your
happiness
axe
and sadness.
goes and sticks into the wall behind him
That clone.
as the head rolls.
Welcome to the group. You have nowhere else to go now.
I'm just shaking my head.
As
This always happens.
not too far, as not too
Every
far
time.
away, Tanaki walks up and says, "Hey, I'm looking for my friends."
There's so much evil for tonight. No Tanaki.
I was trying to grow a beard. It didn't really happen, though. I don't think he really knew how to do it.
Okay, so
And I think that's where we end for the night.
Wow.
It is 10.
It was fucking intense.
That was a cool
That was awesome.
session, guys.
That was
Thank
very
you,
cool
Josh,
session.
for joining us.
Of course, thank you for having me.
I
Will you be
definitely
here-
like
will you be
that
here next time or
character.
no?
Very cool.
maybe next time or no?
I will be here whenever you would need
Get
me
more,
or like
get
me
more
to do
chairs
that.
soon.
There will be more chairs
We
here.
we are getting more. I mean, we have a chair there too.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
That is, of course, the chair
viewer.
for the viewer. Yes,
Oh,
we leave
see
one
how we-
chair open for the
how
viewer
much we think of
during
it?
every stream.
I thought it was
But we
for
are
Jesus.
getting
I thought it was
more
for
chairs, so,
Jesus.
I mean, yeah.
That was for Jesus.
No, that's a little bit of
He's always watching.
grape juice that I pour out before the stream.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for watching. I'm sorry it
My mind
seems
is blown.
it seems
Mine
like
too.
we had a little bit of
What's
tech
he doing?
difficulties at the beginning. I hope it went well. It seems to have.
Rand, I want some stats on this episode.
Yeah.
On my
yeah.
desk.
Icosacast stat. How many cats? How many
How many bingos
cat
tonight?
kinds have we seen?
How many glasses of
How many
water?
times did
How-
Tony roll a natural one?
One.
How many
That was
natural
so
ones.
many.
I want to see how many glasses of water I drank every episode. That's what
Thank you guys for watching so much. The question is, will we be back next Monday at 7 p.m.?
yeah,
Yes. Thank you for watching.
no matter what.
Bye. Oh, I can't get over to the button.